are back. It's Saturday. We had a series of games. Some of them surprised us, some didn't. Let's start with the game that shocked me. Let's start from the
Tottenham
City
game.
game. The Tottenham game. Which other game surprised us? I feel like that game surprised
Yeah,
me. And let me just put it out there. It surprised me for one reason only. I
they
did
made
not
a
think it
loss.
was going to be an easy game for City. I expected it to be a tough game. Like I said before, this week when we were
Yeah.
predicting the game, I said it was going to be a game where there'll be goals in the game.
You predicted draw.
I predicted a draw. There'll be
I
goals in the game.
predicted I predicted Man City to win.
I said there was going to be goals in the game. City score, Tottenham score. I was expecting like a 2-2 at the end of the day, or just a game with a lot of goals. Well, Tottenham won. What happened?
And that's a typical Thomas Frank. That's what I tell you. Like Thomas Frank is one of the managers I'm scared to play because he always has a comprehensive plan.
It's true. Ikena said.
Yes,
Ikena too hinted on that. Yeah,
Ikena said we could be shocked by this game.
yeah.
And that's Thomas Frank, right? He always comes prepared, but City they were awful.
They were poor.
Shaky. I don't know what he was trying to do. He was trying flicks, was trying some fanciful things. I'm like, brother, get serious with the game. Come on. You were just falling down easily.
Mm.
I think Pep just tried him because maybe he's thinking, oh, maybe this guy might be the De Bruyne replacement. But he got the shocker of his life. And I told you something. That keeper cannot be their first keeper. He cannot.
But
He
you remember
cannot.
when I said yesterday when you told me Trafford cannot be the first keeper? I told you the only
Mm,
reason why Trafford will not be the first keeper is
mm,
because of the inexperience, right? He's young,
mhm.
he's inexperienced. This was a game where you would think Ederson would start this game. Ederson was just on
Yeah.
the bench and he played. Pep is usually stubborn, right? He doesn't really care. If
Yeah.
you're already on the way
Yeah.
out, you're on the way out, and he doesn't really include you in his squad or any of his plans.
Yeah.
So that's the major thing I said yesterday. I agreed with you. Like the only concern
Mm,
I have with Trafford is not that he's not a good keeper. It's just that
yeah.
inexperience. He's young. He might get
Yeah.
nervous. And this
Ah,
was a game
And even
where they
yeah.
were under a lot of pressure.
He,
You understand?
he will
From
learn from it.
Tottenham.
He will learn from it. Even Ederson has made mistakes too.
Yeah,
He's
it's
made mistakes where
expected.
when they played Arsenal, he made mistake when
He
he
made
passed.
mistake.
He
He made
collected
mistake.
so
The
maybe we
pressure
should
was just too
approach,
much. But
right?
that doesn't mean Trafford is a bad keeper, though. I just want to put it out there.
No.
He's a really good keeper. It's just
He made some
mistakes,
good
man.
saves. Yeah, but I don't. That's the thing with Pep. I don't know if that mistake he did today will make him maybe have Pep doubting him. He's good enough,
I think he's good. I
right?
think he just needs time. More games. With more games, you build that confidence. Thomas
But
Frank well from club. The pressing was absolutely delicious. Man City players were just every. That's exactly. Maybe I saw
yeah,
that happen.
they're not
The
organized.
way
De
Tottenham were
Bruyne.
pressing City, I was like,
Hmm.
whoa, Thomas Frank. He had a plan for these guys. The way they were
Press,
playing,
press, 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 press. That's how
it
he
got
was.
to a point almost like it was
One
man
person,
marking.
yes, one person runs here, then the other ones go
Block all the
like
outlets.
quickly, quick, quick. When they were running,
And
they
they were
were running.
squeezing them
They
out
were
of you don't even give them time on the ball. The moment any of the players touch the ball, somebody's there right there trying to get the ball off them. Oh, it was crazy. It was really crazy. They out Man City. Wow.
was
It was
bad.
really crazy. It was
Wait,
really
wait.
crazy.
I think the question I have is the assistants Pep had before. Did he sack them?
Oh, because you're seeing just Pep Linders
And Toure
and
there.
Toure, yeah. Pep Linders
Did he
and
sack
Toure.
those? Did he sack those guys?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because there used to be one very old guy, one elderly guy.
Yeah, I know who
You
you're
know
talking
that
about. Yeah.
that
I know
guy
who you're
is
talking
I
about.
think he's Uruguay or so. Like that guy was really because anytime Pep is complaining, you say you just see you see him
They
trying
say,
to calm
Pep,
down.
bring out the checkbook. It's crazy. Like Pep has spent
Oh my
so much
god,
money since
too much.
January till now,
He's
and
the person that spent the most
I'm not
actually.
convinced.
Yeah,
Last week when I was excited, wow, the way City were playing, you were telling me,
I told you it's
well,
just
I want
fluke.
to see
They
them against
usually
Tottenham. I want to see them against
yeah,
Tottenham.
yeah,
You're skeptical. I have to give it to you. You're
yeah,
kind of right.
yeah.
You're skeptical. You had a reason to be skeptical, and it did play out in this game because this game was really the litmus test. This was the game where if City came out and played with this new
Wow.
style or a new way, it would be like, yes, City they are back. But
Yeah.
man, yeah,
Yeah.
those
Magnifico said
goals.
this.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Who said
Mentioned
it?
this. He mentioned it last week.
Guys, I was wrong, man. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I expected better from City. Man, I was so surprised. It got to a point.
They tried to play Richarlison offside. It didn't work.
I was just, it got to a point. I was watching the game because I woke
Oh
up
my
super early
god.
for this game. You don't believe. I woke up.
Even
The game was
even me,
6:30
it
a.m.
was
my
nine.
time. I
Nine
woke
my
up at
side.
6:15 for this game, and
Wow.
I put my hands like this, like
What?
what?
What am I watching?
What is going on? after
Wow.
after
Oh my
Polinia
god.
scored, I'm like, wow. Why are you still playing out of the back? Why are you still playing
Yeah.
out of the back? Why are you still just go long? Send the
Bro,
ball
just go
long.
long. You are trying to score. Go long.
They're already pressing you
I'm
guys high. It's already a high press.
I'm
There'll be space at the
I'm
back.
I'm curious to know if Pep sacks those his assistants. I just want to know because I didn't see
Baby
that
said I'm really
elderly
happy.
man.
You're happy that City lost.
Yeah, they need to drop Pep. He won't really drop
ah.
points like that. Oh, if Pep sack his
Pep is playing a defensive
assistants.
line that Ange would be salivating at. I don't understand. So what were the issues?
Yeah.
What were the main issues today? Was it the way they were defending, or was it the playing out of the back that was an issue? Because the playing out of the back, they Tottenham just did not give them
Oh,
any time to play out. What happened?
wow. You see, no, Pep did not sack his assistants in the typical style. Instead, three assistants, Joma, Lilo, Carlos Viesin, and Indigo Dominguez departed Manchester City in the summer because their contracts expired or they accepted new coaching roles, leading to a refresh of Guardiola's backroom staff.
Oh, that's why he had to bring in Lindas and
Yes,
Dure.
Guardiola
Mm,
himself stated that he was losing people like Idol, but that the new staff will bring energy.
man, it's
Oh
crazy.
man.
Pep losing the second game of the
Okay.
season, man, it's crazy. What's up, SSB? How you doing, man? It's crazy. Like I'm shocked. I'm really shocked that the game that
But
happened today really happened.
what does
Pep just
what
doesn't
sh-
know how to build a team. He only
what
buys a
does
team. Trust Pep to ask
yeah,
for another 200 million pounds to spend before the end of the.
but
I don't think money is the issue.
what should Pep do at this stage?
I'm going to be honest with you. This is the thing, and you guys can let me know if I'm wrong. I feel
Mhm,
like the style of play that Pep had. You
mhm,
remember City of the old City. You remember the old before this new City we are seeing, this mess where we are
mhm,
seeing.
mhm,
The guys that they had, for some
mhm.
reason, they could
Yeah.
execute that style of play to almost perfection. The passing was spot on. The positioning
Mm.
was spot on. And that has to do with the way Pep plays. It almost feels like the way Pep plays needs people to
Oh,
really be disciplined about their positioning, about the pace at which they pass the ball. When they pass the ball, timing and movement is so key to his system because it's
I
almost
think
like an
yeah.
orchestration that needs to just keep on happening. Because the major thing, if somebody if a team is high pressing City, the major thing
Yeah.
you expect is City will play out of that press. They'll play out of the press and force that team to not want to come out. But the more they kept on trying to play out of the press, the more
Mm,
mistakes kept on happening. People were not in the right places to receive the ball. Even when they receive the
mm,
ball, it's just nothing happens. Do you get what I'm
mm.
saying? I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Kingsley Pep is going to struggle. You know why? You
Mm,
know this the old man Juan Emmanuel Lilo. There's
mhm.
one elderly guy that used to sit beside him. That every time Pep is
Yeah,
complaining, then
I
you
know.
you see
Yeah,
you see the guy trying to calm Pep
mm,
down, then explaining few things, then telling him what to do.
yeah.
That man is key. That guy's contract expired. I can't believe Pep will allow that man go.
Mm.
Like because that man, I believe. No, the thing is, I believe that guy has a lot of how do I say it now? In terms of wisdom. The guy
Experience.
knows, yes, experience. And he's the only person that can. Now, if you look at the bench, it feels like it's Pep that is talking to Lindas and telling Lindas what he wants to do. That's the vibe I get. when the few times they saw them,
Because it felt like
I
a
didn't.
conversation, like, yeah.
Yes, and the only time I saw
Mhm.
Linda's talk was when he was like maybe telling Pep, no, 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 or something like that. I don't know if you saw the video where he
I
was
saw
doing
it.
like this
I
to
saw
Pep,
it. Yeah.
or if you, but it feels like Pep still went ahead. I don't know if you. I saw he caught him on camera when he was like,
But
no, no,
why
no,
would it,
like
if Lindas is part of Pep's
yeah,
side? I thought Lindas is coming as a
yeah,
pressing specialist. He's coming to at least bring
yes.
those things he was doing for
I
us
didn't,
at Liverpool,
I
bringing
didn't
it
see it.
into
Yeah, I
City.
didn't see it. I didn't see anything today. They were just awful. City today were awful. Kingsley,
It
they
was
were
bad. It
awful.
was really bad. It was really bad. It was actually really bad. It was actually really bad.
And the funny thing is that the levels did not increase when what's this guy came in? Doku came in. It felt like he dropped.
Yeah.
When Mamouche was even
When
there, it was
Mamouche was
even
there, it
better.
felt more like a threat. When Doku
Yeah.
came in, nothing.
But Foden is going to help them. Say the
It's
last
just
time I was frightened of Pep City was 17, 18, and they are going to miss De Bruyne. They are going to miss De Bruyne. See, Sheki is an ass. I'm glad we didn't bite the bait for him. Yeah. He was just falling down. That's the person that annoyed me throughout that game.
I remember when SSB was saying Shecky is such a
Yeah,
luxury player
yeah.
and all that. Like,
God.
man,
We just,
Shecky, man, like, I don't understand. Yeah, Shecky is a lazy player. He has to learn to work hard in the Prem. And yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Shecky has quality
He was
though.
just falling
Left
down.
foot,
This
right
guy was,
foot.
he kept on falling down
Yeah,
Kingsley, throughout that game, expecting referee to blow for him. I'm like, brother,
he
stand up.
did.
When you are not hazard, nobody pushed you. Get up and play the game. Do you get what I'm saying? Say we had this conversation before. Yeah. He said, to be honest, City was unlucky today. They had most of the ball and also early season game. I don't know.
I don't just think it's just about luck.
No,
Obviously, I don't think they will have
no,
a run of games where they lose. I don't think that will happen this season. They have
no, no,
quality on
no,
the
no, no,
team.
no, no, no,
I
no, no,
think
no.
this Tottenham just
Yeah,
outclassed them in terms of the way they
yeah,
play.
yeah.
Okay, let me pull up the stats. I'll pull up the stats in a bit. It's just man, it was just really bad. Is it when Doku
Yeah.
came in, Kudus and Poro pressed him to
Yes,
hell.
every small thing you see Kudus running. Like seriously, I think
It was so bad.
you know what I think? I think they
It
planned
was
for
so
Doku
bad.
first. They planned for Doku first, but it was this other guy that
It was
Mamush
Mamouche.
that
Yeah,
played.
it was
Yeah,
Mamouche. Oh
yeah,
man,
Villa too.
it
Yeah,
was
I
too
saw it.
bad. Man, if you look at it, when it comes to shots, right? Tottenham had more
Mm.
shots. They had even
Yeah,
more shots on target. They have five shots on target. City had 4 shots on
City have
target.
four,
City, as usual, will always have possession, right? They
four.
had 62% possession. Tottenham had 38% possession. Possession doesn't really matter if this other side have scored you, right? It doesn't really even make a difference. When it comes to number of passes, pass accuracy, sure, give it to City. Tottenham
Mm,
had more fouls. City had more corners. Tottenham even had more yellow cards. You know, they were more. They were the more physical side because they really wanted to throw City off their game. So in terms of it, like they just outman them physically. They just outman them physically. That high press. And honestly, this same game, it just reminds me of that Arsenal game where they lost 5-1. You know that Arsenal game, Arsenal too, they had a very serious press. It's almost like
Kingsley,
if you're a team that has a
Arsenal,
serious press,
if
City just
Arsenal meets,
struggle.
if Arsenal meets the City, they will beat them.
It's
They
very
will beat
possible
them.
though. It's very
They will,
possible.
they just need one set piece.
It's very possible.
This team can't defend set piece. Oh. They can't. Their
I
set
don't
piece
think they
coach
can.
left too. Their set piece coach also left.
Ah
Became the
man.
head coach of Braga. Right.
I
So
don't want to be in
they
Pep
can
shoes right
Pep
now,
do a
man. I don't want to be in Pep shoes right now. It's tough.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's able to rebuild. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see. But you see, another thing is this current City has no cutting edge, no elite, no world
I
class.
agree. I
Yes,
agree.
except Haaland.
I
That De
agree. Like
Bruyne, they lost De Bruyne. Very vital. De Bruyne was
very
making a
key.
lot of things happen for them. A lot of things happen. Say Pep leaves the club every time a rebuild is due. Yes,
Every was
actually,
able
when
to
he came in,
rebuild multiple times.
when he came into City, that team was almost built for him. You remember when he had Yaya Toure?
Yeah. No. And Magnifico maybe like said reviewed. Are you guys forgetting what he spent in January? Bro, what other review does he need? Like, this is
That's
not
what
a
I
player.
say.
I feel like,
Yeah.
okay, see, you've signed players. Now it goes, you see, we've been saying this for a long time on this podcast. Like, it gets to a point where, as a
Mm,
coach, you have to look
mm.
at the players you have. You have to look at your style of play, and you have to be
If
honest with yourself.
does it
Does
fit
it
them?
fit?
Fit them, yeah.
You have to be, and I think Pep is at that point. This whole orchestration thing he's trying to do,
Pass.
positional, pass, play out of the
But
back,
the
is not going to work. Not with these guys.
but they didn't even, the usual City stuff where they do pass, like they pass you and make you out
They,
of breath. Even the pressing was not good. Like then they will press you once they lose the ball. They were not pressing today.
that was the problem. So the problem was,
Yeah.
it's almost like they were thinking, okay, let's do what we did against Wolves, be in that kind of mid block. So we don't need to press. We just need to stay
Mm,
organized and compact. But the problem with that is Tottenham played almost like high
mm.
metal football. Honestly speaking, when I saw
Thomas Frank
Thomas
had a
Frank from
plan.
club, I was like, it felt like I was watching a club team
Yeah.
play.
Yeah,
It was so
play
high
exactly.
metal. They just threw them off their game.
Yeah.
He threw them off their game. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Do you guys not know Pep's history? He can't rebuild. He buys ready-made
But
players. When he thinks he has had enough, he leaves.
he
Now Pep
leaves.
is saying we run out of ideas. It just,
Yeah,
honestly,
that's
I
he
just have to
wanted
agree
to
with
run
Kenya.
away. He wanted to run away. Remember, he wanted to run away before they gave him this new contract. Yes,
I
he wanted to
remember.
run.
No, I
He
remember. I
wanted
remember.
to
We
run.
even talked about it. We talked about it. I
Yeah,
remember. Yeah, where was it was thinking, well, like, is Pep, the whole Pep thing, coming to an end? Is he going to leave?
and yeah.
But decided to chose to stay. I don't know, man. Excuse me. Address the Trafford glazing from yesterday.
Yes. Address it. I
SSV, don't
told
put me
you.
on the spot. What the hell?
Yes, I
Okay,
told you.
wait. SSV,
Trafford
see,
can't be
see.
best.
No, this was what I said. You guys remember yesterday? I said Trafford is a good keeper. The
He said
only
he's
problem
old
I
that he
have,
should be in goal.
no, I said Trafford is a good keeper. Like, from
He's
what he
the
has done so far,
inexperience.
championship. But remember, I
Yeah.
highlighted yesterday that
Mm.
inexperience, it might affect him. Being an inexperienced keeper playing for a top side like City, at some point it might catch up to him. That was what I said yesterday, and I feel like today was one of those days where, man, Trafford was. I know people will say Trafford is the scapegoat, but to be honest, he made a mistake. Well, how
Mm.
many mistakes did he make today? Was it
He's
multiple?
just one.
It was just
He's
one mistake.
just
He passed to that
But
guy,
no,
and then he took
Kingsley,
the
look
ball
at
off
it.
the guy,
He
and he
kept
scored him.
on running. He was meant to get a red card. He kept on running out,
Yeah, he made two
running
mistakes.
out,
Yeah, the Kudus,
running
the one
out,
he hit Kudus,
running.
right?
He hit his
He
hand.
hit Kudus,
No,
yeah, and
he
he
hit
hit his
his
hand.
hand.
He actually
Yes,
collided with Kudus, and the ball hit his hand.
he
I
hit his
remember, I
hand.
remember. He was lucky there too.
VAR just allowed it to go.
Yeah,
If he
Baba
was
just let it
if
slide. Yeah,
if it was Anthony Taylor in VAR,
yeah, he
he would have
was.
been sent
Yeah,
off
Trafford looked
because
shaky.
the ball hit his hand. He kept on
Yeah,
running out,
he
running
looked
out. I
shaky.
was
He
like,
looked shaky.
bro, that was happening.
He was trying to prevent goal. See,
There
let
was
me tell you something. If Trafford did not
Mm,
collide with Kudus, that could have
that's
been another goal. Because Kudus was going to Kudus took a touch. You remember
one
Kudus took
on
a
one.
touch. He was landing for Kudus.
I think he didn't want that one
I
on
think
one.
he
Like
just had
never,
to rush out
never.
to try and smother
He
Kudus,
kept
but
on rushing out. He kept
yeah,
on rushing out.
man, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. City needs to either change its model or sign star names like they used to do. Football at this level is past just coaching. Pep will coach and get that. Yeah.
Pep, does
I
he
don't know,
really
man.
coach?
I don't know.
Does Pep really coach?
I feel like Pep just looks at, okay, I want to play this
Pep
system.
has a
I get this
system
guy
and,
and I
and
put
plug
him
and
in.
play. Plug
Plug
and
and play. Yeah.
yeah. That's what Pep does. Is plug and
Okay.
play.
Can we just say maybe Pep's strategy has been found out? People now have a way to beat him. And if you have the talent on your team,
Mm.
that, if you have a team that is good enough to execute that way to beat Pep, you might get something out of a game with Pep. Either make them concede, get a draw, or maybe win them. Because it feels like that's what's happening. Some teams, when Pep plays some teams, he beats them. They just don't have the quality to keep up. Like
To keep
Wolves.
up.
For
Exactly.
example, Wolves
Yeah.
had some moments in their game, but they just don't have the quality, right? Compared
Yeah,
to
exactly.
compared to Tottenham, where they now have, Tottenham have some quality players, right? They have some decent
Yeah.
players, right? So I just feel like
They play
some people
Brighton
know how
next.
to beat. People know how to beat him.
They play Brighton next. Man City plays Brighton next.
Mhm.
What do you think? There'll be space in that game.
I think they can beat Brighton, bro. I think they can beat Brighton. Compared to this game, compared to this Tottenham game,
Mm-hmm.
if Brighton play the way Tottenham play, it will not turn out the same way. The key major difference with this Tottenham is number one, that Polinia, that guy, that Polinia,
Polinia and this other guy,
Polinia.
the other
I
the
was saying
Uruguay guy
Polinia.
that sits,
Who?
Bentancur and
Bentancur,
Bentancur.
both of them,
Oh
Polinia
my
and
god,
Bentancur. What they were
locked,
doing in that game,
locked. There's no movement. You can't go through. You have to go through the sides. You're not going through them.
guys.
He says City versus Brighton will be a shootout. That's what I'm saying. Brighton, hey, it will be score me, I score you. Man, no go vex. Score me, they score you. He said, yes, Spurs central spine is strong. Exactly.
Yeah, that Polinia and Bentancur, that like it was
It's
good,
good.
man. It was good. See, Spurs. I'm not going to lie to you. Look in my mind, back of my mind, I'm like, hey, I'm
It's
actually
big.
kind of concerned with the
No,
way they are moving.
no
The
matter
way they
who
are
Spurs has,
moving,
no matter who Spurs has, when they come to Stamford Bridge, they will still collect. We'll still
you
beat
see
them.
me them.
When when we go to the house, we'll still beat them. It's a
We'll
tradition.
see. We'll
We beat them
see.
home and they win.
We and Spurs is always like a game where
It's,
you score me, I
it looks
score you, you
like
score me, I score you. We try to
we
outscore
don't
each other.
we don't do that
We
one
try
with
to
them.
outscore each
They know.
other.
They know.
Man, this might be
They
premature,
us
but it's Pep on Ferguson level. But honestly, Pep is a top coach, though. He's a top coach.
he's
I
I
know
think
people might say he's a checkbook
he's
coach.
learning too.
He's a
Yeah.
checkbook coach and stuff, but I'm not going to lie. He's a top coach. It's just these days things have not been turning out the way his quality is quite high. The quality of
Yeah.
City is high, so that's why when we see City
Mm.
behave this way, you're like you don't expect it because the quality, the
It's
levels that
high.
the
That
standard
he
they set
said.
is very high,
Well,
right? So
exactly. That's
we
it.
know City will
Yeah.
finish top 3 this season. We kind of know, we're always going to finish top 3. So yeah, it's just he has set a really high quality for himself. So that's why it just feels like he's doing bad. So also City doesn't have any world class defenders other than Guardiola. Did Guardiola even play today?
No.
Guardiola
No.
didn't play today, right? It
It
was
was Ake, Stones,
Stones,
Ruben
Ruben
Diaz that sleep,
Diaz, yeah,
and was that small boy,
Rico
that
Lewis,
Rico
right?
Lewis on the other
Mm,
side. That's it. You send
mm.
Skywalker away.
I saw a
Doesn't
comment.
make
I
sense.
saw a comment that Rodri, they rush Rodri back. I 100% agree. I don't think Rodri
That
is
they rush.
ready. I don't
Yeah.
think he's ready.
I saw people running past him. I was like, something here.
I don't think he's ready.
Rodri. We see. We see. Rodri's.
It
I don't
was
know.
man
Oh God.
that
Anyways,
game.
maybe it's just us. I think maybe is it just us that is Rodri should not be playing. Yeah.
Rodri should
Maybe
not be playing.
coming in maybe 10 minutes just to build that fitness. He came in at maybe 70 something, right? So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they are going to ruin Rodri, bro. They are going to ruin
Yeah,
him. I think they should
yeah.
give him time to really
Time to
recover.
recover.
That
They said
the way
September, right? They said
mid September,
September.
that's when they said mid September is when he'll be ready because
Yeah.
he didn't play last game. They said he had a groin injury, and then all of
Mm.
a sudden he's back. City need a Caicedo. City don't have like they don't have. I
Somebody
feel
that
like I feel like that's who Rodri was, who Rodri is for them, right? Like that
yes,
midfield
but the
general,
pace,
the
the legs
midfield
is not
general
there
that can
yet.
like shut things down.
Yes, yeah, but the
It
legs
didn't
is
feel
not
like
there. Yeah.
Nico Gonzalez was really doing that today. If
We
Eze
see.
had come to this sports team, there's no telling what they could achieve this season. Hopefully, Rodrigo snubs them also. Yeah, you saw the Eze. Did you watch the Eze? Was that
Unveiling. I
unveiling?
watched
Yeah,
it. I saw
he
it.
came out, clapping and everything, bittersweet. The boy that they released when he was 13 is back,
Yeah, it's back.
27, is back as a player for them,
Wow.
as a key player for them too, with the number 10 jersey.
Who-
Yeah,
who-
it's
Do you
really
want?
nice for them.
You say Richardson looks like a new man. City will try
Mm.
and get. Oh, before next. You think City will get? Yeah, maybe City might go and get
Mm.
Belieber. We'll see. Says set piece FC cooked. What does that mean?
Arsenal now.
It's
Set piece
Arsenal.
FC.
Okay, let's jump. Did you jump into Arsenal?
Let's
Okay,
talk
okay.
about Arsenal.
Before we jump into Arsenal,
Yeah.
what is the solution for City? Let's just see.
Okay,
What's
solution for
the
City. Okay.
solution for them? Yes. Guys, let's know the solution. What's the solution for this City side? What should Pep do? Like, what's the solution?
I know coaches always have multiple things they do in a game. So, like, even
Mhm.
if they have one very obvious style of play, there are still different things they're trying to do, underneath that maybe we don't see. But
Mm,
I feel like Pep needs to understand that his tactics has been found
mm,
out. He cannot really
mm.
play, and to be fair, they've kind of changed it a little bit. They are a little bit more direct than before. Before,
Yes.
we patiently move the ball left to right, try to find that
Mm,
space. They want to play in these tight spaces, and that kind of thing. But he understands he does not have, the yeah, that too. I agree with that too. Dropping that highline. I understand he does not
mm,
have the players to really help him play that way, and he's being more direct. I think that's a good pathway for him to be more
mm.
direct. I think I also agree. Maybe drop that high line, go
Yes.
long. Sometimes,
Yes.
sometimes playing out
Yeah.
of the back is just absolutely unnecessary. I know he wants
Yeah.
a keeper, ball playing keeper, so he can have the extra man. But most
Mm,
of the time, they will just hype. They will just Tottenham. They did it right. High press. A very good team will just play a high press. Honestly, this City, if they play PSG will really beat
eh?
nonsense
Eh?
out of
Eh?
City because
At least four. At least
PSG's
four.
press is crazy.
Mm,
So knowing that, like a high pressing team will really throw you off your game, I don't think,
mm,
I don't think they should be doing this whole playing out of the back. Another thing, I think they really need a very, 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 very talented winger. You see that
mhm,
Rodrigo? They need Rodrigo.
mm.
I'm actually thinking of it now because
Rodrigo.
because Oscar Bob is nice, is okay,
He didn't really do anything
okay, but
today.
but
No,
today is like
nothing cons,
you just
nothing, nothing.
need.
Was nothing.
City. When you think of City, like it's like
Yeah.
what someone said. Like they don't have a very, like, apart from Haaland, like you don't have that next person you look at that you're like,
Oscar Bob
this
doesn't.
guy is
Yeah.
going to, this
Yeah.
guy is
He's
like a
not.
killer. He's going to
He
cook.
doesn't even. Yeah. No. He's not even as good as the way he plays now. Like I saw him today. I don't get the vibe that he's even better than Estavo.
No, no, no,
Do
no,
you
no,
get?
no, no.
And
The way
Estavo is coming from
the
the
way
bench.
Estavo moved in your game, he moved.
He's coming up
Estavo is
from
a
the bench.
different
So
gravy. Like
you
Estavo is
you
weak.
have
The way he moved,
so
he moved like a player that, like, Estavo, you don't want to give him space at all. You don't want to give him time on the ball
exactly.
at all.
He will run at you.
He's so
He will just
dangerous.
tear you apart.
He's so
The,
dangerous.
for
So,
for me,
mhm,
if I was the coach of Man City, or if I was to advise him,
mhm.
Oscar Bob should not even be starting. He
Oscar Bo
should
can
not
come
be
off the bench.
starting.
I think he can come off the bench.
Savinho, where is Savinho?
I don't know where Savinho is. I don't even know why Savinho is not playing. But
Good question.
Pep and
Next,
his whole.
Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis saved a goal today. Should have been 3-0.
Rico tries, but I don't think Rico
Yes.
should
Or
be your major
I
right
don't
back. They were supposed to sign
know. But
Livramento. They didn't sign
okay.
Livramento.
Okay. They said meant to sign him. So that's another person.
They were even
Now
linked to Dumfries. They didn't sign Dumfries. They should have signed a
that's
proper
the that's the
right back.
kind of person he needs.
Mm-hmm.
A matured person. Now you talk of Rodri not being fit. If he's
And
not fit,
Yuri too
bring
got
him
injured.
10, 10 minutes. He's injured too.
Yeah.
Voila. You talk of there's just so much problems in the team. Now that I think of it, Foden needs to play 10. De Bruyne has left.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This is the time for Foden to play 10 because those are the people that really understand the core thing.
Of
Bernardo
what he's trying to
Silva,
do.
Bernardo Silva needs to go. Let's be
Mm,
honest. Him and Gundogan, they've tried. They need to go.
mm.
Right? They need to go. But you can argue that oh, you
No,
need
but
somebody
Bernardo
of a
Silva can still, yeah, he can still do
what
some
is he
one or
doing?
two. I think it is still okay. It's not easy because Bernardo Silva is a wild card. He's like a wild card player. He can fit in anywhere on you. He's very versatile. Right? He can play on the
So
wings. He can
right,
play in the midfield.
Reinders. So who plays as the Reinders and Gonzalez are the ones that sits right?
So
Who
it
was playing as
depends.
the 10?
So he's like,
Who was playing? Is it
I
four
think
three
it was
three you
Checky.
use?
It was Checky, right? It was
Oh,
Checky.
Turkey was the 10.
Yeah. Reinders is box to box. Gonzalez is like a
Uh,
hold, is like a 6. And then Checky is like the 10. And then you have Oscar Bob, Mamouche, Haaland.
nah,
So
nah,
it's like, yes,
nah.
and
Can
Nuri.
he use can he use Mamouche as the 10? Can he use Mamouche as the 10 like
But
an
what's
assistant striker?
Mamouche's strength though? What's Mamouche's strength? Like, what is Mamouche there for? Because I would expect
Mamouche is
Mamush
to
to be a four
carry the ball forward. He
to
can
carry the
shoot
ball
from
forward.
anywhere. Yes, pick up Haaland. He can pick out a pass. It's better than having Sheki dribbling and falling down. Sheki, the amount of
Yeah,
times
okay, I see
Sheki
what you're
fell down
saying.
today,
Maybe
Sheki fell down
Sheki, he could have even
more
removed
than 10
Sheki, moved
times.
Mamush down and brought in Doku.
Yes,
That could have also
yes.
helped.
So now if you have Doku on this side, you have Mamouche just behind Haaland.
Mm-hmm.
They can play, one can go forward, one can step back. It depends, right?
Oh, I see what you're
Uh,
saying. Okay.
you can have Foden on one side. You can have Foden from the right.
The only risk of one can step on, one can go back is Haaland, that kind of guy that can step back and still can drop back and still help. Because that was something that
But
he has been adding it to his game though, but
Mamouche can do what this guy in Atletico Madrid used to do.
Alvarez, Julian
Alvarez,
Alvarez,
right?
right?
When Alvarez was there, you can use him as that, right? So
Yeah.
I
Oh
just
yeah,
feel
he said
Sheki
my video says Mamush is best running in behind as a supporting striker. Okay,
has it,
Mamush as a 10
has
won't
it.
work. SSB said Mamush as a 10 won't work. He's a strike. He gives me striker though. He gives me really striker, you
No,
know.
it's fine if you want to use him as a striker. You can do four
Hmm.
four two, four four
Okay,
two
and play
in
two.
a
Okay.
creative way, but he will just be behind him. Do you get? You have the other four.
Oh,
You have
okay.
Foden on one side. You have Doku.
Oh, I see what
You
you're
have
saying.
Brian,
Okay. I see what you're
and
saying. Just like
Gonzalez.
how Ekitike sometimes drops deep and then runs forward when necessary.
Yes,
Mamush can be
yes,
doing the same thing. Just drop deep,
exactly.
run forward when
And
necessary, you know, help support,
he can pick out Haaland if he
and
wants
can
to,
score when necessary
right?
too.
But I
It might
feel
work
like
though. It might work.
Mamouche is
Yes.
actually better there than even Sheki. You can try Foden there if you want a pure 10,
Mm-hmm.
right? You see, I don't see how City get better defensively. The thing is, I think it was Magnifico that said 60 million for Gonzalez. Gonzalez is not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gonzalez is decent.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is the way Pep is setting up the team and how he
The way
wants
he's
them to
using
play.
him.
Yes.
But how will you use
Gonzalez
Gonzalez?
no, Gonzalez is like he can play properly even from where before he came. He can play as a 6, he can play as a 4. He's decent. But he say you can't play possession football if your players aren't more technical. Yes, that's the only issue. So
Yeah.
to me, I feel it's the way he's using Gonzalez,
Mm-hmm.
right? And to be honest, I don't feel he has given Gonzalez that trust. Sometimes there's a
Yeah.
way you give a player trust that they will go and outperform themselves. There was a time that recently Gonzalez wanted to leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember saying that.
It probably is the city hierarchy that stopped him from leaving.
Yeah.
If he was left to Pep, Gonzalez would have been sold.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this city hierarchy now, they have a check. Like there's a check and balance now on Pep. Like, brother, he's not going.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going. He's staying in the squad. I think they're having that extra layer of security just because I think that Kopama issue is still affecting them till now, or they are still pained by it, right? So Gonzalez, I don't think they are using him to get the best out of him. He's a good player. I see what he's trying
Mm-hmm.
to do, break up play. When he came in January, we saw his work rates. I
Mm-hmm.
watched games. Immediately he was thrown into that team. The team improved. It improved.
But Andy, I like what Ikena and Magnifico just said. Their most
Yeah,
recent comments. Like
yeah,
Ikena saying Mamush isn't a creative player in the mode of a 10. His role is to
yeah.
get the ball, try to score. He doesn't get the ball and create for others. Mamush isn't a 10. Although we saw at Frankfurt, Mamush Ekitike, those two guys, they
Mhm,
really played well
mhm,
off each other. You understand? Mamush
mhm,
find Ekitike, Ekitike find Mamush. The chemistry was
mhm,
there. You would think
mhm,
that Haaland, Mamouche on the pitch, the link up play between them would
mhm,
work well such that they kind of support each other. Like Mamouche knows when to find Haaland, Haaland knows when to find
mhm.
Mamouche, and it just kind of works there. That's the only way I
Yeah,
can
so
see
they can
both guys being on
Mamush.
the same,
Yes, Mamush can play
on the
off Haaland. He can
yeah,
play off Haaland, right? When this guy in Atletico Madrid, what's his name? Remind me of his name.
Julian Alvarez.
Was there was Alvarez the 10? No,
It
but
was
Alvarez. It
no
felt like
Alvarez.
Alvarez.
It depended on the game though. It depends on the game.
Yes, yeah.
Sometimes
But
Alvarez plays by himself. Sometimes Alvarez and Haaland play together, depending on the game.
exactly. So it
Mhm.
felt like most times he was always playing off Haaland. Do you
Mm,
get? And even when De Bruyne was in that game, even wide, De Bruyne
mm,
was doing the work from wide. So you
mm.
can still even have the creativity from wide if you wanted to. You can have the creativity. This guy from AC Milan that plays as the
Grinders.
Reinders is good. Reinders last week we saw the amount of creativity he brought into the team.
But is Reinders a big game player? Is Reinders a
We
big
don't
game
we
player? That's
we
the
don't
question.
know.
We don't want
We
you just
don't
showing
know.
yourself with small teams, right? Because he tried
Yeah,
to do the same thing he did in Wolves today, like maybe
yeah.
run with the ball, move the ball forward, and it just simply didn't work. It simply did not
Mm,
work. So I don't know. I don't know.
yeah.
Gonzalez cannot play alone as a six. This is the Rodri role, but even Rodri cannot do it anymore due to his knee. Maybe I
Need
don't think Rodri is right now is fit enough to do what he was doing before. And I think City, Pep, they need to understand that you might
mm,
not get that same Rodri. Maybe not right now. Maybe to take some time for him to get to that level
mm,
that he was before. Because this whole
mm.
ACL thing, I just feel like it would take a little bit. It would take a little bit of
So
time for him to get back that full fitness.
Does Pep change his formation to like a
I
4-4-2?
or a 4-2-3-1. I play double, play double pivot
So
midfield.
that's what he played today. Double pivot midfield. Is that not
That's
what
what he
he
plays
played
today.
today?
Maybe
Yes, I think
I
so.
don't know. It
I
didn't
think
even look
so.
like
That's
that.
what.
It didn't look like that to
Yeah,
me.
that's what I thought he played. He
Ah,
said he said just the arrogance of Pep should
it's
have.
it's crazy. See, watching City now is almost like watching Arsenal in the second season passing. I agree. Passing for passing
Yeah,
sake. Passing for
yeah,
passing sake.
yeah,
It's just
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I don't know, man. It just feels like I was thinking this City that I'm going to see this season is a more
To
direct
be
City. Like the moment they get the
no, we
ball,
didn't.
they
We
are
didn't see
finding the
that.
next man. They are
We
sending the
didn't
ball
see
into the
that.
box.
We
They
didn't
are
see
winning
that.
second balls. They are, like there was no
No,
fight. There was just no
not.
fight in this
They were
team.
not even. They were not pressing.
No
That was the
fight.
problem. There was no pressing from them, right? So,
It's crazy.
good evening, Harvey. Say good evening from Turkey. Okay, let's jump to us now. Let's
Man,
jump to
wait,
us.
let's read some comment. Let's read some comment. Then we jump to
Okay.
us now. City needs someone who can sit as a six. Also, Checky and Reinders lose the ball too much. I agree.
Too
KDB
much. Yeah, they
covered a
did.
lot of mistakes for Pep. He
Probably.
did
Yes.
because KDB was
Yes.
always roaming,
Was-
right? Remember,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
roams a lot. He had that freedom, that free roll to roam. I don't know
And
who right now in Pep
he
squad.
was always bailing him out.
Yeah, yeah,
Remember,
yeah.
so that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
When he was in Barcelona, he had Messi, who was like the magician.
Ah, I
In
see. He
in
doesn't have
Bayern,
that. Yeah.
Bayern, I'm not sure who he had in Bayern, but
Mm.
in City, he had De Bruyne.
And
And you saw what
Rodri.
he did. And Rodri. You see what he
Mhm.
did with De Bruyne and Rodri. He won the
Rodri,
treble, he
man,
won the but
class.
now those two are gone.
Is
Rodri is
and
still trying to
yeah,
recover. De Bruyne is gone, right? So
yeah.
that's it.
Still,
See,
how you doing? Still says Gundo out of the squad too. Still said just arrogance of Pep. But should have played half court versus Spurs. Oh, like
drop the
half
high
pitch.
line.
Oh, stop the high line.
I
Okay,
think that's what he's
half
saying.
pitch
Yeah.
press would taken Spurs, but that high line suicide. Yeah, yeah. Seems to be like City. City should change to a counter attacking team. What do you think? City has a counter attacking team.
They might be better.
Because
Yes,
Haaland
they
has
might be
pace.
better.
To be honestly,
Yes.
Haaland is your keeper
They,
1v1.
see, oh,
I can bet my money
gone. You are
that
gone. You
five
are
five
gone.
1v1s,
You
Haaland might
are,
score
you
four
are
of
gone.
them. I can
You
bet
are
my money on
gone.
that. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
You are gone. You say Haaland does not offer much unless he scores goals.
Yeah, it doesn't
He,
really
he had
offer
one.
much.
He had one crazy run where it felt like he was angry or something. He just started dribbling people. I said, oh my
Yeah, and he
god!
gave no,
Where
no, no.
did
Remember when he like
and
passed
he
three,
gave a nice
people, gave
pass.
a pass.
I,
Like, I was
I was
like,
like,
yo,
where did this Haaland come from? Where have you been? Please stop. Stop
man.
it.
Nothing,
We
man.
don't want
Nothing
to see
happened,
this.
man. Nothing
We
happened.
don't want
Nothing
to see
happened.
this
Nothing
type of
happened.
Haaland. Please, no, no, no.
Gyökeres laying waste to championship players, Bogo, and man, still the let's shift focus to Arsenal. Let's shift focus
Hell,
to Arsenal. So
hell.
Arsenal won today. The marksman, 2 goals, 5-0. We expected them to beat Leeds. I don't think it comes as a surprise that they beat Leeds. Come on,
No,
it's
no, no, no,
Leeds.
no, no,
You should be
no, no,
beating Leeds at home.
no.
You should be beating Leeds.
Yeah.
But I saw some moments from Gyökeres. Like I
Mm.
think the first half where he
Was
had this
better
chance,
today. Mm.
that he could have taken a touch and just passed it into the net. If it was Kai Havertz, that could have been a goal. But
Go. Yeah,
The way
I
he
saw that.
played it, I'm like, Gyökeres, relax.
AB said Arsenal played a nobody today.
True. No. True. True.
God.
No. What they're saying is true. I'm not going to say off of this game. I made that mistake with my City and Wolves. I've learnt my lesson now, guys. Hey, I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to be. I want to see the litmus test. I think when they come and play
But
us at Anfield, when
there's
they
a
come
key
to
question I'm
Anfield and they
about to
play
ask
us,
you.
then I will know if this
Okay.
Arsenal are really really serious. Because when we saw them
Okay.
at United, they played
Mm,
United away. They looked horrible. They were lucky that
mm,
Bayinde made that mistake and Calafiori, scored that set piece.
mm,
Today,
mm.
they scored most of their goals. At least two of their goals came from set
No, two
pieces.
was set
Two of
piece,
their
two
goals
was
were set
open
piece.
play, one was penalty.
One was a
Two
penalty.
was two was from open play.
Two was
Two
from.
was from
Oh yeah,
yes,
Saka and
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres. Yeah.
Yeah, Saka and
Yeah.
Gyökeres open play. Okay, yeah. It was a good game, but obviously they should be scoring that anyways. And Gyökeres should have even had a goal with that chance that he had, that he just took the shot
Yeah. That
first time, and he
yeah,
just
yeah.
he bottled
Bottled it.
that.
Yeah.
But it was expected. But
I'll ask you this question.
set piece FC, they are dangerous, bro. Because how are you getting a corner and score? If you cannot defend corners against Arsenal, there's a high chance they will score you. That's just
Mm.
what it looks like now.
Wait. Was Timber the man of the match?
Yeah, Timber was man of the match.
Oh my god, that's not good. But anyways, he was man of the match. He was man. There's
Was man of
nothing
the
we
match.
can do. He
They
scored
set me as
two
he had a
corners.
full back man match as your main man. It's crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy. Plus the Saka goal, if I'm being honest, Saka's goal came from
Chicago
like a
was good.
counter-attacking
Yes, Leeds were
opportunity.
about to counter.
Yeah,
They
it's
didn't.
about yeah,
They didn't switch the play quickly. That was the issue.
yeah, and then
But
Saka good goal.
I will ask you this question now.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Do you think I have my own answer? Do you think Odegaard is actually the person holding this Arsenal team back?
Because when Odegaard came off, it looked like things
They were
changed.
different.
Yeah. And I
Yes.
knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Immediately Odegaard started, I feel like the person holding them back, that shackle was just broken. Even with Odegaard there, I know we're saying, oh, Leeds. When Odegaard was, it feels like they were lethargic. There was nothing. You just, I don't know if I was still
I
getting
get what
that
you're saying.
Manchester United vibe
I get what you're
when
saying.
they
Yeah.
played Man U. It was the same. They scored the corner,
Mm.
good. But even the second, but everything was just, I don't know. It was just, I don't know.
It
I
wasn't
don't know if you
moving
felt
as
that
I
same
get
way.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
It
there was
was
no
almost
fluid.
like, yeah.
But immediately Waneri came in, we can still argue that Leeds is a small, is obviously they should beat. But immediately Waneri came, I noticed a difference.
I will say this though. I will say, yeah, Madueke had a good game. I will say this though.
Yeah, he
I
did.
I
Yeah,
think the Eze signing that they did, they were
yeah.
very, very lucky that they signed Eze. I'm telling
Oh
you.
my God, he
That
does
was
a
a
lot.
make or break. Given that Odegaard and Saka, they are
Are
probably
injured now.
are injured. In fact, they are injured
They are
because Saka
injured
felt
now.
something.
Yeah,
He felt
they are
something in
injured
his right
problem.
hamstring.
So it's
Odegaard
perfect
his
for
shoulder.
Eze.
So it's good. Eze
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
in and Eze is going to start at their 10. So it's a
yeah.
good thing for them. I think it's a very good thing for them. So Noni will slot into that right wing and
Right.
do,
Yeah.
be
This
that
thing.
deputy for Saka, at least
No
help
need,
them.
no need things. Yeah.
Eze will just slide into that Odegaard role easy.
Oh
He
my
already has a
God.
10 at his back. He
Oh,
already
is
has
it
a 10
number
at his
10?
back. He's number 10. Yeah, has a 10 at his
Oh,
back. You come in,
damn.
do
This
that,
Odegaard bench.
do the role that Odegaard is doing, and he might even do it better, depending on how Arteta's tactics and how he fits in. And then you can
Ode
just play Martinelli on that left wing. Yeah. And that's just what you call it, the Trossard or
God.
whoever you choose to play there. I'll
Trossard.
call it
I
a
think
day.
he brought in Trossard rather than Martinelli.
He brought in Trossard.
He
Mhm.
left Martinelli on. I think he's tired of Martinelli, if you ask me.
I don't know.
Yes, for them
I
to
don't
even
know.
give Trossard a new contract. Now, I think it's a blessing in disguise for Arsenal
Mhm.
that Odegaard is injured. If Eze starts, once Eze starts in this their team, and he
Mhm.
has four run of games,
Mhm.
4 games like he plays, Odegaard is not coming back.
You
I
think
think
so?
that's the end of.
Odegaard is done.
He's going to be coming from the bench, Kingsley, 100%. 100, because look at it this way. Waneri, you see the movement of Waneri is different. The only issue I have with Waneri is that
Mhm.
Waneri, as a 10, he's selfish.
Yes. Because he
He's
got
self
dispossessed and he could have countered them.
Yes, yes, and you don't need that from your number 10. But his movement is to me is better. When he carries the ball forward, he can release to the people out wide. He can give a pass. But once it feels like once he's towards that box 18, he just wants to score. Do you
He's more
get?
focused on
Yes,
scoring than okay.
yes. But now, if imagine you now putting Eze in that position,
Mhm.
somebody that can pick out a pass. Oh my
Man,
God, Kingsley.
man.
I feel Odegaard has been holding them back.
Wow, that's
Yes,
crazy.
it's a ball
This,
carrying instead of as yes, that's what I'm saying. And you
yeah,
saw
is
the
a
the
ball carrying,
15 year
yeah.
old, the
Mm-hmm.
15-year-old that
Down,
that
yeah,
came in, Mark
yeah.
Downman
Down, yeah, down, yeah.
gets a penalty.
Yeah,
Which I felt
down man, yeah, yeah. He did
what
well. He
which
did
I
well.
what
I
I,
think
which I
I
felt
also
like
agree with what Magiko is saying. Like that ball carrying
yeah,
that Eze has. Eze knows how to
yeah,
draw fouls. He knows how to draw fouls himself. He knows how to hold on to the ball.
exactly.
Every time I watch Eze, if he doesn't get, he hardly gets dispossessed. Honestly, he will either lay off
Actually,
that pass before he gets dispossessed. But anyways, I've
oh,
not
free
watched a
kick.
lot of him enough time
I've,
with Crystal Palace to be convinced. But I feel like Eze really, I think he's going to help. I think he's going to really really help. I think he's going to really help. I said that penalty was soft. Let's be real. That was not a pen. Man is not
was
ready. But I
he
think
stepped
it's
on the
good for
tip.
him to get. It's good for him to come get minutes and stuff like that. I think it's good for
You
him.
know what? The reason to me, I felt like maybe the person in VR gave it because he thought maybe Downman, Doman would be
Mm-hmm.
the one to take that penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? Should Gyökeres have given the young man?
To take no what?
Why?
Why would
They
you?
were
It
they were
doesn't matter
already
who
four
wins
zero
the.
up. They already four zero
It
up.
doesn't matter who gets
They
fouled
already
in the
four.
box.
They already
The
four
penalty taker is
zero up.
the penalty taker is the penalty taker. And
But
Jokeres
Kingsley, they
penalty
already
was actually really pretty good. I think
it
Jokeres should
was
be their
good.
penalty taker
Anyway.
moving forward because he has only missed one. He has only missed one penalty out of like 28 he has taken or so.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's a very good penalty taker, to be honest. The only
SSB.
good takeaway
Yeah.
from me from the Arsenal match is that Odegaard and Saka came off injured. I hope their glass legs don't heal after the game at Anfield. Honestly speaking, that's a huge positive for us. That
That's next week.
possibly,
That's next
yeah,
week.
that's a huge positive. That next
But
week
Eze will be there. Eze will be there.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't
Oh,
really
it doesn't
matter.
matter.
I don't think
Okay.
so. I think it's still
Okay.
is I don't think it's just going to be plug and play. I don't think Eze just comes in, plug
Okay.
and play, just comes and starts cooking. I don't think
Eze
so.
is not
Plus,
plug and play, but he's going to
it's
do
not
damage.
it's
He's
they are
going
coming
to
to
do
Anfield.
damage.
They are coming to Anfield. So I
Does it
think we
matter?
have that. It does matter. It's Anfield, bro. It does matter.
It's true, true,
It
true,
does
true, true,
matter.
true, true,
It's Anfield.
true.
It's different. Eze in the 10 will walk. Martinelli to Saudi. Hopefully, we will see, bro. They say Jokeres needs confidence himself. He does. He does.
Yeah,
He still
true,
looks heavy.
true,
He
true,
still
true,
no
true,
no no. I have to agree with SSB.
true.
He still does look somewhat. You remember when I don't know if you remember that play
SSB is not
where
SSB is not going to leave your currency till he loses some weight. He's not going to leave him.
wait, you
But
remember when
he's losing weight already.
he's looking fit though.
He's
He's
losing
getting better.
slimmer,
He's
more
looking
trim,
slimmer.
right?
He's looking slimmer.
Yeah.
I remember I remember in the game there was a loose
Yeah.
ball that Jokeres ran. Do you remember? He ran and took that. I'm like, okay, let's see. I don't know what happened, but I feel like somebody just ran, just took the ball off him or something. But man, that was funny. I was like, man, this guy has pace though. Hey, we see. Maybe when he
The
loses his
ball he
weight, get
scored
more
was
fit.
the same thing, right? From Calafiori in the midfield,
No,
ball
but the
over the
goal
top,
he
and
scored,
he ran with
the
to
goal
get
he
the ball,
scored
and
is a typical goal. If you watch his last 80 shots when he was at Sporting
he
Lisbon,
scores those type of
he
goals.
scores that kind of goal. Like where he gets the ball, he cuts in and then he shoots. He drives it in a little bit and then he shoots. Yeah,
Mm.
he typically does that. He typically does that. I was not really surprised. That goal, I was expecting him to score. I was when he
Well,
did that, I was like, yeah, if he shoots, he might score. And he did. Good for him. It was a good goal. Good for him. When he scores goals, he will look slimmer. Hey boys, you guys,
oh
man.
my god,
The
you guys
message
are
is
not going
correct.
to
Jokeres is fat. You can practically see his belly flat
flap.
flapping up and down. Oh my days, Ikena. Oh
When
my
did you
days.
see his belly flapping?
Yeah, guys.
It
You
was
guys
trimmer. It was actually trimmer.
mm,
Like he looks slimmer. in
He
today's
looks a
game.
little bit slimmer and more
Yes,
fit
he looks
than other
slimmer.
games
So
I've seen him.
yeah,
I feel like he
yeah,
looked a bit more fit than other games I've seen.
yeah.
Now I like to see Arsenal games. Gyökeres, Noni, Saka, Eze, as compared to Havertz, Martinelli, Odegaard. Come on now, quality, bro. Every
That's what I'm
quality
saying.
has stepped
Yeah,
up.
the quality.
They've
That's
stepped
what
up
I'm
in
saying.
quality.
There's more quality, if you ask me.
Loki, I think Eze will go on the left next game.
Okay.
Do you think Eze will play on the left? Because if they play Eze on the left,
And
they
they use
want
one
Noni
to
on
the
the
mid.
right and Waneri.
One.
I
Oh,
don't think it's the
they
best.
will get torn apart.
I don't
I'm
think it's
telling
the
you.
best. I don't think it's the
Against
best.
Liverpool.
They're
Against
not no, but
Liverpool.
they're not going to win that game anyways. They're not going to win the game at Anfield. So they should just hope for a draw at least. Hope for a draw because they're not
Oh.
going to win.
So you guys want to give them a point.
They should. That's the best they will do. The best they will do is a draw. That's the best they will do. You know they will you know they are defensive now. They will defend with everything in their power. They sit back and
Mm.
defend. Him cutting in and Gyökeres drifting to the left will work more than Martinelli up and down wing play. Yeah, there's a difference to wanting to see and watching a game. Fair enough. Arsenal have a lot of talent, but maybe they need more experience to win big titles. Don't they have it? You don't think they have experience?
What they do? Correct. You're not experienced.
I feel like they have experience. Like the
Okay. Eze has not won any title, but Eze is
but he
still
has won a
experienced.
trophy. He has won trophies. I mean, if you don't count community shield as a trophy, but at least he has won something. You know,
FA Cup.
FA
FA
Cup is
Cup. Is that what
something.
you want to say?
It's
The other
something now.
ones have
It's a
not
major
won any
FA
FA
Cup is
Cup.
a major trophy. It's actually a major
I
trophy.
know. I know. I
So
know.
he's won a major trophy. So um Arsenal is sitting low block. I'm telling you, bro.
For sure.
That is what is good for them.
And they are going SSB. The problem now is they are going to get one corner and they will score you guys. You guys need to be prepared. Yes, Kingsley.
I can't
The way
disagree
this,
with that. I can't
the
disagree with
way
that. Their
this guy,
corners are good.
especially the one from the left hand side, Declan Rice. Declan Rice is so.
Is the
I
pace
don't know
on
who
that ball?
someone mentioned it on this live. I don't know
His
if it was
pace on
Magnifico
the pace
that
on
said
his
that
ball is
it's
outrageous.
crazy.
Like
You can't just stop it.
the
You know it's
problem is
coming. You can't stop it.
the problem with the way he sends the ball is it dips so quick. Like
Mm.
he doesn't have so much
Confusion.
airtime. He doesn't have much
Everybody's
airtime.
confused.
The moment is
Everybody's
deep. The
confused.
moment is dipping in the middle of the area. You get what I'm saying? Like the first crowd,
Confusion.
4 people. They put 4 people at the far back. The moment he wants to whip in the cross, those 4 they rush into that
Mm.
middle, and that ball that he delivers, it just dips so quick into that middle. Like, bro,
They are playing Liverpool at Anfield next. Okay,
they don't,
SSB just said that.
bro.
Yeah.
They're not going to get anything out of that game. The best they will do in that
You
game,
guys,
the
you know why I say
best
you guys
is a draw.
you guys need to beat them. You know why? Because you guys might lose at remember on Monday. You might lose on
We might
Monday.
what lose. We
So
don't know
Newcastle,
that. You don't know that. You don't know if we will
you don't
lose.
know that.
You don't know
Okay.
that. You don't know that.
Okay.
What if we don't lose? You don't know
Okay.
that. This is Liverpool,
Anyways,
bro. This is
okay,
Liverpool.
we'll see.
Stop playing,
You
though.
guys beat them.
Stop
Okay,
playing.
we'll see.
Stop playing. You
We'll
don't know that.
see.
We might not lose. Right? It's going to be a tough game, but I don't think we'll lose. But I'm very, very sure. I don't think Arsenal, yeah, they're dropping points for sure. They're dropping points. Liverpool record at Emirates is actually good. What Arsenal versus Liverpool next? Liverpool versus Arsenal. You know, they will come to Anfield. So we
They are
see.
coming to Anfield.
They'll
They are
come to
coming to
Anfield.
Anfield.
We'll show them it's not by set piece. It's not by United. They get chances, they can't score.
They are going
We'll
to
show them
score set piece
what goals
easily.
look like. They will see what goal
Okay.
scoring looks like. You think Gyökeres is a striker. By the time they body him, Konate will body
No,
him.
he's good. He's good. He's
I
good.
beg.
He's
I
good.
beg. All those things he's doing against
Tomorrow,
Leeds. We will see them. We will see them next week. We will see them next week. You know, we lock in for Newcastle. Tough game. You know, whatever happens. We take it. It's okay. But next week,
mm,
they are dropping points. You see that top of the table that they are at, they should enjoy it while it lasts. Because yeah, they are dropping points next week. I'm very sure. They will definitely drop points.
let me tell you how Liverpool's next week would be. And I know a lot of Liverpool fans are going to come at me now. You make like seeds. So you
How
guys
would it
just
be?
calm down,
How would
chill,
it be?
chill,
Say,
chill.
no, say it, say it. Say it.
Monday,
Mm-hmm.
Monday, I feel you guys would lose. I
Mm-hmm.
strongly believe, except there's a
Okay.
miracle that happens,
Okay.
right? But you see that Sunday, you guys will play them Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys would win us now. That's what I think. Or if you guys don't win us now, if you allow them score you first from set piece, that game is gone.
I disagree.
You
Arsenal have
disagree.
scored us first, and we've come back
And
in
you
that
guys
game.
and you've
You don't
drunk.
understand. You
You
don't
see,
understand. You don't understand Liverpool. See,
yeah.
let me just
So
tell you something.
probably
You
you
see
you
that
guys
you
will
see
go
that
with two
Newcastle
draws.
game. Newcastle
Worst case
game on
scenario,
Monday. Newcastle game
two
on Monday.
draws.
My own take.
Mm,
Newcastle game on Monday. We will not lose that
mm,
game. That
mm,
game, it will either end in a draw or we would win that
mm,
game. The person that has been helping Newcastle beat us is Isak.
mm.
Isak is not playing. I don't
It's
care
not
who
there.
is. I don't care who
Okay.
their striker is. They're not going to get anything from that game. I'm telling you. Now,
Okay, we
the
see.
next game, Arsenal, they are coming to Anfield.
Mm,
We will now show them. That's the litmus test. We will see
mm.
truly
Who
if
is actually is a good
exactly.
test.
It's a
Yeah.
good test for them. Whatever happens with United, that's a United in rebuild. That's a
If you guys, if
United
you
coming
guys,
from the ground up.
if you
That was not a
if you
good,
guys
good enough
beat them,
test.
if you guys beat them, it will be a loud. You guys have stamped your authority down. Like everybody in the league will be scared.
I don't
Everyone would.
honestly. When was the last time we beat us? It was been a long time since we beat us now. To be fair, because we've been drawing a lot. If you actually
With
check
them.
our head to head, it's always like a draw. But the last time they beat us, and then we draw. Right? But there were some
So
games.
probably,
There were
but
some
there's no
games.
Saka
But
and no
no,
Odegaard.
wait. Actually, let's go back to that. The games
Mm,
that we drew at Anfield, I remember
yeah,
specifically. They cheated. I will never forget that one. That Odegaard bounced the
Odegaard
ball like a
uses that.
basketball. That game, they were
Yes,
not
I
supposed to win
remember
that
that one.
game. They were not supposed to win that game,
But
but
yeah.
we'll let it go. I see that game being a
Oh,
draw.
they won you guys.
No, they didn't win. It was a draw. I
They
see that
drew
game. I see the game with Arsenal being a
in
draw
a draw.
or we win. I don't see Arsenal winning that game in any way. We play them at Emirates. It can be any. It's up to them. They could beat us at Emirates. Hey, it will beat us at Emirates. So we'll see. Yeah, they took 4 points. They beat us
Last
at
season,
Emirates
Arsenal
and
took 4 points.
we drew at Anfield. That was what happened
Anfield.
last season. We drew at Anfield. They beat us at Emirates. But when was the last time they beat us at Anfield? When?
So probably
Never win
for
at
your
Anfield,
next
bro.
week, for your next week, I'll say you lose to Newcastle and you draw to Arsenal. 1 point from six
Why do you
games.
keep saying we'll lose to Newcastle? What makes you think we'll lose
But
to
you
Newcastle?
see that the Warriors are coming now, two armies, they are coming to fight. I told you this. You are not Kingsley. Don't worry, you see the atmosphere. You see the atmosphere.
We
This is
won't
this
lose,
are kind
bro.
of games you wish we can travel to Newcastle to go and watch.
We won't
You
lose.
see the
We won't
atmosphere is
lose.
going to
We
be
won't lose.
different.
We won't lose. And now that they are coming to Anfield, this is a Arsenal possibly without Saka. This is an
Eze will be
Arsenal.
there. Eze will be there. Yes,
Okay,
Eze
fair.
will be there.
Okay, okay,
Eze is better than
okay,
Odegaard. Eze will
okay,
be there.
okay, okay.
He said the best Arsenal will get is a draw. I think so too. So
They are
actually
not
four
going to.
points
They
for
can't. They are
Arsenal
not going to win. If they
in the
win
last three
if they
seasons.
actually win at Anfield, I'll be
Mm,
really surprised. I'll be really shocked. I'll be really shocked. Can they win? They're a good team. They
mm,
could try, but I don't think they'll win at Anfield. They will not. They
mm,
would either draw or they will lose.
mm.
That's what. Unless my team decides to be unfortunate and have a slow start, and that's on them. They did that. That's on them. You get what I'm saying? But if we
Yeah, I
play,
understand what you're
you
saying.
get what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
But
football is,
I don't think sports
like
will
what
allow. I
Joseph is
don't
saying is
think
true. They took 4 points from us last season, right?
in the
We
last
lost. We
no, he
lost.
said last 3 seasons. Last 3 seasons.
We always lose at Emirates, bro. They beat us at Emirates. They beat us at Emirates. They beat us at Emirates. They usually beat us at no
It's just by point
Arsenal beat us at Emirates. That's that one. I'm not
mm,
surprised. It's hard for us to beat them in their house.
in their
So when
house.
they
Yeah.
come to Anfield, it's always at least a draw, a draw.
Mm,
But
yeah.
for me, if we lose that game, the players did not show up. They didn't show up.
Well, you see, but
But
Anfield too is different, right? You
they didn't
guys, your
show up.
fans are always there and everything. So the noise, I don't think it'll be hard
We'll
for
see.
us now.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Prior
The
to
only, the only,
reaching the title last
okay,
season, Liverpool only lost to Forest. After that, Liverpool games didn't matter. Yeah, we only lost to Forest at Anfield, and that was like 1-0, and they defended with their life that game.
mm.
So we'll see. Kingsley, why are you surprised Andy wants us to lose? He knows we're taking 6 points. He just wants to break you. And Chelsea fans still think they will come close to the title, bro.
No,
Don't
we
mind
don't,
Chelsea
we don't,
fans,
we
man.
don't
Don't
think
mind
we're
Chelsea
coming
fans.
close to the title.
You guys beat
As
West Ham. You beat
as
West
a
Ham 5-1
Chelsea
now,
fan,
and now
no. Beating West Ham is not something we should be loud about. No, we should beat West Ham.
yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
we
yeah.
should beat West Ham, right? What I'm saying is,
Mm-hmm,
I'm pushing for us to be third minimum and a trophy.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's what I think a good season for us would be.
Yep.
Finishing third minimum and a trophy. So, do you think City are very one? That's what we were discussing, Harvey.
Yeah, that's what
That's
we're
what we were
saying. Like it
discussing
just feels
the
like
first half of
they
the
don't
stream.
have. Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah. It just
so
feels
many.
like.
We're even brainstorming for Pep. What could he do at this point in time? Right.
But
So
what's
there's no
the
plan B for
possible
him.
plan B? Right? What's the possible plan B for Pep? I don't know. I don't
Like
know.
I think AB gave one.
I knew Amy would say something.
I know.
I
I
knew
know you're going
Amy
to
would
talk.
say something. I knew Amy would say something about Chelsea. Remember I mentioned Chelsea and West Ham? I knew he would say something. What did he show you? He said that win displayed a lot of things to me. What did he show you? Tell us what he
Stop
showed you.
discrediting Chelsea.
Joseph
That win
said a
is
good
still a lot
season
of
for
things.
Liverpool is second. Honestly, Joseph, if we finish second, I already said it on the stream. If we finish second and we win a
Mm,
trophy, I'll take it, bro.
yeah,
I'll take
fine.
it. I'm fine with it. We finish second, we win a major trophy. It's a very good season for me. You understand? Last season I
True.
won the
Yeah,
league.
yeah,
This season
yeah.
I qualify for UCL. I win a major trophy. Second in the table. I don't care. I don't care. For me personally, it's
No.
not a big deal. But
Mm.
it's more on. I guess it's more on Arsenal to win a trophy than on me to win a trophy because nobody really cares. For when it comes to Liverpool, it's like we will win something. It's just as now you're talking. Just say, why you do this to me, man? Why you doing this to me? Why you doing this to me? A trophy is not bad. I know if you ever get
Listen,
second, that's that, but considering with Ekitike, Isak, and others. No, but if we finish second,
mm,
the only scenario I see us finishing second is that the first person were extremely outstanding. Do you get what I mean?
extremely good.
They were
Mm,
extremely good. Or some of the key people that we have that we expected to
mm,
work, they just did not live up to that expectation. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
for example, the season where we started like under Klopp, when we started like looking shaky, we finished fifth and stuff
yeah,
like that. It
yeah,
just felt like our midfield just collapsed, right? So many people
yeah.
in that midfield, they were leggy, things were not
Tired and
working as
everything.
we expected. We
Yeah,
started conceding, we were losing games.
yeah,
So we did everything towards the end of that season. We're picking up momentum, right? Which
yeah.
also translated into the next season. We finished third, right?
Next season, you
So
guys finish. Yeah,
so yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like right now, the start of this season so far that I've seen us, at least we've just only watched us one game, right? That one
yeah,
game, we didn't look entirely convincing, right? But we won. It was Anfield. We expected to win. We won. Good game. Bournemouth
yeah.
is one side, anyways. So the game at Newcastle is a tough game. That game,
Mm,
if we don't win that game, we draw that game, it still doesn't really mean much. The game against
mm,
Arsenal, I feel like it's a game we need to win. But if we draw that game,
mm,
it's not unusual. That's what happens with us and
mm,
Arsenal. Doesn't really mean anything, right? But for us to finish
mm.
second, I just feel like the first place, they have to be outstanding. While reinforcing, bro, like say Liverpool defense is poor.
Oh,
Liverpool
attack
defense
is
is poor and
very
attack
new.
is very new. It needs
Needs
connection.
connection.
The
True.
defense, yes, the defense is poor,
That's the
but
only thing I see. That defense.
that's the major thing. But I'll first say it like this: our defense is poor, but
Mm,
I don't think it's poor because it's really really bad. Like we don't. Number one, it's poor because I feel like Van Dijk and Konate, they still had that preseason form, and that's why they looked that
they
bad
are
in that
coming.
game,
They are coming up
right?
to speed.
I
They will
don't
come
think
up to
they will
speed.
look as
Yeah.
bad as they looked in the Bournemouth game. Also, I would say our
Mm,
defensive depth is poor because we don't have enough people coming off the bench in our defense to, in case Konate
mm,
Vada get injured, we don't have people coming in that are just as good because
mm,
Gomez is decent, but it's not. I will
mm.
not put my money on Gomez. I won't put my money on Gomez. And even full fitness, I
The,
don't think he's fully fit.
I
Now,
think the problem.
Leone
Yeah.
is unproven. We don't know much to expect from Leone, right? So I'm not putting my cards on that. So for that, I will agree with Joseph in that sense. We don't have defensive depth. But in terms of Van Dijk and Konate, I think they step up and they get better in terms of
Mm,
their form. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Our midfield, our attack, I don't have any
Mm.
issues with it. We'll see how we proceed. Only time will
Yeah,
tell, I
but
feel. Only time
I
will
think
tell.
I think for the only thing I worry about Liverpool's defense is you guys are like an injury away from a crisis.
Yeah, that depth is the depth,
That's
right?
the problem.
It's the
If
depth.
Konate goes on injury,
It's the
are you
depth.
putting the robot man in the middle,
If Konate goes
or
on
are you
injury,
putting
we're
or are
cooked.
you putting Gomez in the middle, or what are you doing?
It's
Endo in the
Gomez.
middle,
It's Gomez. It's Gomez.
Gomez.
Yeah,
Good
or
luck.
possibly Endo or Robertson or Leone.
Good luck.
So that's the
Good
problem. The
luck.
defensive depth is poor. So
Yeah.
that's I have to agree with I have to agree with Joseph on that. Like that defensive depth, it worries me too. Right now, Arsenal will finish with 20 points more than Liverpool. You guys are just
I
throwing
don't think
numbers,
so.
bro. You guys are throwing. We
No,
finished
that would
10
be
points.
no,
We
no,
finished 10 points more than Arsenal last season. Now they'll finish 20
I
points
don't
more than
think
us. I don't think our team
I don't
has
think so.
really changed from last season to this season. We lost
Not that
Kwanzaa, we
much.
lost
I don't think.
attackers. We've not really lost key people on our team, apart from Luis Diaz, Nunes, and unfortunately Jota, right? But and Kwanzaa, which we replaced Kwanzaa. We just need to replace the attackers we've lost. So I don't think so, man. Defense is open,
This is what
but it's not due
AP
to
said.
players. It's tactics and players learning
Mm,
new system. Fair, 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 fair. It's open, but also I just feel like is that form
mm.
from Van Dijk
I
and
think it's
Konate. It's just that
pre-season
form.
from two of them. They will pick
I
up.
want to see
That's
again.
what
I
I
want to
think.
see us against
Yeah,
Newcastle before I can make a huge like statement like, guys, this
we'll
season
be
is going to
there.
be it's going to be
We'll
rough.
be there.
Let's
We'll
see
be
that
there.
game first, and then
We'll be
we'll
there.
now say, okay, guys, let's reduce our expectations.
We'll be there.
Um,
See, Estavo can cope. He's just giving you the reasons why what he saw against Chelsea.
mhm,
Estavo can cope with the physicality. Our playing style is more embedded in the player's mind. They are
yeah.
starting to play the system without thinking, can score from set piece. West Ham are poor.
Mhm.
AP. Let's not use those set piece we scored to judge.
He
West
said,
Ham are terrible in set pieces,
yeah, just
right? They are
yeah.
terrible in set pieces.
Joseph said the wing backs overlap too much, leaving two defenders
Two
alone.
defenders alone.
So the wing backs overlapping, right? This side
Are
of
they
it
wing backs or defense?
is
I mean,
wing backs, right? Frimpong and
are they
Kekes, that's what
wing,
he's talking
are
about.
they wing backs
They
or
are
they are
wing
full
backs.
backs?
They are wing
They are
backs. They
not
are
full
wing
backs.
backs. They are wing backs. Because
Ah,
they overlap, right? Frimpong needs this. See, the tactics is Frimpong needs to make that run or that wing back on that right side. He needs to make that run so he can free up Salah. That's the idea behind it, right? So when it's almost like him making the run, one defender has to follow that person.
always creating a 2v1 almost
Exactly, to
every
create
time.
space so that
Yeah,
because teams always have
yeah,
a plan for Salah. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then with
yeah.
Kekes is not expected to be super high. He's expected to
Mm,
only overlap when necessary with Gakpo, but not all the
too
time.
much.
But
You don't need that
yeah,
with
you don't
Gap.
need him to overlap too much. But
Yeah,
Joseph is right. That kind of leaves two people at the back. But we were doing this
always.
we were doing this somewhat last season. It's just that
Are you
our wing
sure?
backs they were not super high. They were high, but
So high.
they were
You're
not
not so
super
high
high
like
like
that.
we saw in the Bournemouth game or even we saw preseason. So
Mm,
and now that's the problem. If Konate and Van Dijk have bad games or they don't have form to
you are
quickly
done.
run, cover up,
You are
and
done.
all that, we are
You are
cooked.
done. Yeah.
So that's why it goes back to what SSB said. That tactics is a bit, it's a bit shaky, but a bit
You guys
open,
are still learning it. Yeah.
So I don't know. The
See,
only
Salah,
thing is,
Salah.
the only way this could work is unless Gravenberch drops
Mm.
really quick. Do you get what I'm saying? So when
Oh, to cover
Frimpong
that
is
side.
high, Gravenberch maybe drops in covers that side. I don't know. It depends on his slot, man. It depends on his
But
slot.
if he drops, the person up front has to cover that space too. So he has to be quick,
Yeah, so you expect him to
right?
drop and then maybe
Yeah.
width falls. I don't know. I don't know.
But even with his, we will see
I
him
don't know,
against
bro. I don't
Newcastle.
know, bro. We'll see again.
We'll
We'll see
see.
again. We'll see again. So
We'll
if
see.
the
See,
the signings we have, if they don't do well, then man,
mm,
our season is not going to be
it's
good, man.
done.
It's not going
Yeah,
to
we'll
be good.
see.
Salah is going to cook Calafiori. I hope so. I hope so, man. I hope so. As now all I can say, we'll get 85 points if healthy, but I think people underestimate how much Saka and Odegaard contributes. More so Saka. I've said this. See, SSB. You remember, I say this all the time. Or am I?
Isaac
It feels
and
like I'm a
Isaac
broken
can get
record.
5 points
I
in
say this
midfield.
a lot. Like Saka is a major player for Arsenal. He's a key creator for Arsenal. he's even scored today. He's a goal scorer for them too. Like he does so much for Arsenal that when you lose Saka, it's almost like you've lost a
Mm.
huge player and it could even impact their season. That's why they
No,
need that
but
depth.
Eze is there now.
Yeah, I said that's why they need depth, right? But now
Yes,
that Eze
Eze
is
is
there,
there. I don't think
maybe
it will. Yeah,
Noni also being in the team,
Noni doesn't really score.
but at least
Doesn't score
he
that
still
much.
offer some. Noni had a good game
Offer
today, right?
something.
Had a good game today.
Is against Leeds, so he should have a good game.
Joseph, are you a Chelsea
He
fan?
should.
Like
Who is
Joseph,
that?
yeah, I'm just curious. Joseph gave a prediction like Arsenal first, Chelsea second, Liverpool third, Man U fourth. Man U fourth, so City out of top four.
Wow,
That's a
wow,
ballsy. That's a ballsy prediction, bro.
that's
Um,
bold.
Saka delivering to the box is tier one. Yeah, I think Lewis Skelly will play. Will play Salah.
Oh my God, no, that will be red
Anything that
card.
makes Skelly play,
That will be red
you
card.
get a card in that game,
He
bro.
has to be
You get
Calafiori.
a card in that game, bro. When we smash
He's get-
Fulham, they will find a different excuse for us. Let's wait and see.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, you're an Arsenal fan. We don't get a lot of Arsenal fans in our life, so welcome to the live, bro. Welcome to the live. Um, of course, we expect Arsenal to finish first. You guys have the team. I keep saying it. When
yeah.
you
They
look
should
across the
finish
board,
first. Yeah,
depth, you guys have the strongest defense in the league. You guys have a
yeah.
very good midfield. You guys
Arsenal are the
now
most
have a very
balanced
good
side.
have a very yeah. You guys now
Yeah.
have some good players that have come into your attack. So I think you guys have what it takes, but we'll see now. We'll see. It's
And I
consistency.
think Odegaard's injury is a
Mhm.
blessing in disguise.
We'll
I think
see.
that
Only time will tell. Only
Kingsley,
time will tell.
I'm so sure this Odegaard's injury is a blessing
Mhm.
for them because
Because
once
Eze will
Odegaard,
step up, right?
yes, he will step up. And there's one thing I think if Eze comes in, they play four
Mhm.
games and he does extremely well, and everybody sees his inputs. Why
Mhm.
is there any need to bring Odegaard back once he's back from injury? Because he's the captain. No,
Mm.
Ateta is not going to do
You think
that.
Arteta will play based on merit, like because Eze is
He
performing?
has
Eze.
he has to play based on merit. That's what I think. Right? That's what I
Eze
think.
man you fought. LOL. Eze when I was at Chelsea, he struggled against top teams. Yeah, when Noni was at Chelsea, he struggled against top teams. Yeah, we'll see. Man, you plays once a week. Man, you fought. I'm dying. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know where Man you finish. Did Miles Lewis Kelly get red card last season? He did, right? Miles Lewis Kelly didn't he get red
Yes,
card
he
last
did.
season?
He
He
did.
did. He
The one
did.
that he talked someone. He was
He
last
did.
man.
Yeah,
He's going to
he
get red
did.
card if they put him against Salah. I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's shaky,
You
bro.
understand? Calafiori is better,
Oh, he
and I
said
think
against. He
Arteta
said he did well against Salah. Actually.
he
Oh,
did.
last season. Oh, when they played us. I think it's when they played us. He's talking about. I think
Oh
when they
no no
played
no
us.
no! He didn't get the red card against Salah. But
It
the
was a
thing is that
different. It was a different game. It was a different game.
The times I've watched Skelly, most times I've watched
Mhm.
Skelly now, towards the half of last season,
Mhm.
it feels like he's always contemplating on the decision to make. And he's young, right? He just
Yeah.
makes
I think
right
Calafiori
decisions.
starts over Skelly
He
in
can
that game.
just drag someone's shirt, get a yellow card, and get so you don't want that. That's why I
Mhm.
think Arteta is using anyways, Calafiori has not been in terms of that injury, he's now coming back, right? So
Mhm.
Calafiori is the starter. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what I think
He's been
too. I think
solid.
he's a starter for them. Yeah.
He's been solid in the first two games. I think
Mhm.
Arteta will keep him there. Skelly will come on towards the end of the game, maybe 70 minutes, 65 minutes,
Yeah.
when Calafiori is tired, right?
We'll
That's what
see.
it should be,
Arsenal,
right? So,
Liverpool, Arsenal is always a tough game. I always expect a draw. I don't really
yeah,
expect nothing. Even when we score, in my mind, I'm like Arsenal will score back. I don't. I always expect a draw. I always expect a draw. So that game, I'm expecting a draw. To
yeah.
be honest. Kingsley, the key point of why Arsenal finished first is referee luck. Already in 2 games, they've had 4 decisions.
True,
This is
true,
their season. This is their
true,
season, bro.
true.
Like, see, I'm not
Yeah.
even pressed, man.
Like
Arsenal win the league. It's about time, bro.
everyone is going to push for it,
Like, if Arsenal,
right?
honestly, if Arsenal
Everyone.
win the league, it's about time. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think I'll be pressed, bro. Like, I don't think so. I just don't want us to go trophyless. I don't want my team to go trophyless. That's all.
AB is saying Arsenal will win the league with Noni. And they laugh. AB, why? They've
It's
done second
possible.
twice.
It's
Is
possible.
just It makes every sense
Trust
for
me.
Arsenal to just win the league. I
Mhm.
I think Arsenal should win the league and let's have a refresh of the league.
I,
Yes,
I
because
think they should
yeah,
just
that's
win
what
the
I
league. Let's
think.
move on, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah,
about time. It's about time. If they are going to win the league, they should win the league. Remember, we said it. If they get what above 25 wins in a season, there's a very high
yeah.
chance, right? They just all they have to do is get 25 to 28 wins in the season, and then see what
As
the
our
other people
prediction
do,
28.
right?
Yeah.
Skelly did well against Salah last season. Binde push, Cunha penalty, Saliba handball. Yeah, Doman penalty
That man
soft.
penalty was soft.
Yeah, that man penalty soft. Ah man, United are playing tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see
I will
United
be there.
tomorrow, bro. We're
We
expecting.
there for
We're expecting
United.
something from United tomorrow, bro. Like we'll see.
Magnifico, please, you guys should not disappoint us. Because
Say
yes,
Captain Odegaard will walk back
oh
after
my,
injury. Eze will be shifted to the left of the attack. Odegaard brings some flair to the team. I don't see him getting benched. I also think so too. I also feel like
bro,
although
they don't
you
have
feel
any good
strongly
person
that
on the
yeah,
right on the left
yeah.
hand
Although
side.
you feel strongly that Eze might be
Right?
the major person, I still feel like Eze will just go to that left. Eze left, Saka right, Odegaard in the 10, and then Gyökeres as a striker. That's actually a strong
Forward.
attack. That's a strong attack, to be honest. That is dangerous attack.
You see, if you
No,
say,
I'm serious. That's a dangerous
I
attack.
I still feel, if you ask
Mm-hmm.
me, Martinelli needs to go.
Mm.
I'm tired of. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but
Martinelli to Saudi.
I wonder how Arsenal fans feel. Like Joseph and the rest can tell us. Like
Mm-hmm.
I I get frustrated. I get frustrated seeing
Watching
Martinelli
Martinelli,
play.
right?
Yes, it just, I don't know. It feels like
Mm-hmm.
he just keeps running, doesn't look up sometimes. I don't know. I don't just like what he does on the pitch, but maybe it's just me. I think
Yeah, I see what you're
Martinelli should be
saying.
sold. Martinelli should be sold, and they should get a left winger that is an
Mm.
upgrade of better than Trossard and
Okay.
Martinelli.
So maybe somebody younger too. We could help, maybe.
It doesn't matter. Someone
Doesn't
younger,
matter.
25, 26. We
Yeah.
heard they were going for Lukman. I don't know how far with
Lukman,
that one.
yeah. Ademola
They
Lukman,
didn't
right?
go again. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll see. You see, maybe somebody younger. Let's see. Man, you will get a lot of rest since they are not playing in Europa. Yeah, that's true. We'll see what they
true.
do. At the end of the day, it depends on it depends on the game. What Amorim decides to do with the team. We saw how good they looked against Arsenal.
Yeah,
We'll see them
yeah.
tomorrow. But at the end of the day, they need to score goals. It just feels like that's what was missing in that
That's
game.
it.
Scoring goals.
That's it.
The moment
Yeah.
United start scoring goals, I mean, Sesko is not up to speed. So we'll see if tomorrow if he's up to speed, if he starts. The moment they start scoring goals, I think their build-up play is really nice.
Mm.
I really like the build-up play. So I think if they can keep up those kind of games, having that kind of build-up
Yeah.
play, and then add goals to it, I see them
We'll
finishing.
see.
I see them finishing high.
I'm going to watch the Man U game with an open mind. The
No,
only,
oh,
the
they should
only,
win that
the
game,
only,
bro. They should win
the
that game.
case, the only thing I keep mentioning to you,
Mm-hmm,
the difference with Old Trafford and Fulham
mm-hmm,
is the size of the field. Is going to
mm.
make a difference. I'm telling you, the size of the pitch makes a huge difference. You see, Old
Play
Trafford,
wide, expansive, right?
is a
Play very
big, yeah, it's a
wide.
bigger pitch. You can see people running. You see Mbeumo a lot
Mm,
of space. In Fulham's pitch, is small, and
mm.
Fulham are not going to give them space. There's not going to be space. There's no space on the pitch itself. The
We'll
field
see.
itself does not have space. So that's what
Mm,
I'm curious. I'm going to be curious watching that game. I want to see how
mhm.
Amorim is going to do it, what he's going to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Omik said, I think Arsenal can turn Noni to a good player. But Noni looked good today. I have to give it to Noni. He looked good
Mm.
today. He looked good today. I didn't see anything that makes me feel like this Noni won't do well. Let's see what
Yeah,
happens, right? Let's see what happens with Noni. No, Arsenal cannot win the league. Andy, don't accept it. You're a Chelsea fan.
no,
I
but
think
yeah.
Arsenal could score goals against Liverpool defense. Frimpong isn't the best
Magnifico,
version as well as Kekes.
Magnifico. They've not won the
I don't
league in 21
I don't even
years.
know if Frimpong is starting
Yeah,
tomorrow, bro.
so
I don't even know if Frimpong is. I said tomorrow. Sorry, yeah, next week. I
on
don't even know if
Monday.
Frimpong will start next. Our game against
He's
Arsenal.
injured.
I don't know
He's
if
injured.
Frimpong will start against Arsenal. We'll see. But
Mm.
if we look at the two, Frimpong and Kekes, I'm more worried about Kekes than Frimpong. Actually, I,
If we
Liverpool
complain
fan, no,
about Keke,
Liverpool fans in the
since
chat
since
can say what
since
I'm saying.
since
I
you
am more
since you
concerned about
guys,
Kekes than Frimpong. I think Frimpong so far has not looked too bad to me.
Mm,
he's looked decent. He's looked normal. He does what
mm,
he's expected to do. You overlap to create space for Salah. You track back
mm,
quickly, and he tries his best to track back as fast as he can. He's a fast player. And
mm.
when I watched him, it wasn't too bad. When he came off, we started looking very shaky. That's when even the goals came. I don't know if you remember
Yeah.
that game. It's when he came off, we
Yes.
started looking shaky.
When
The
he
goals
came off,
came.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
actually, it's Kerkers that I'm a bit like, I don't know.
So who are you
You guys are
guys
getting
using
too
as your
emotional
right?
now. Are you now feeling sorry for Ateta?
No,
And you're
I'm not.
starting to doubt your credentials as a Chelsea supporter. Come on now. Chelsea are yet to be Premier League in 9 seasons.
Our own Premier League title will come. It will come.
If you
Do
don't
you get?
forget, Andy has been
I've
saying
said
for
it.
weeks that Chelsea are not title contenders. So it's for you
I'm
and
not.
the Chelsea
I'm not
fans.
going.
You've been
I'm
saying
not.
it
I'm
for
not going.
weeks.
I'm not going to say it. You know why I say I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to say it? Because the day I come on this life and say it,
Mm-hmm.
that season we are winning it. We are not going to do title contender for 1, 2, 3. We are
What
not
to do
doing.
today?
If we are title contenders, we are winning it that year. Do you get what I'm saying? So
That's
that's my own
confidence right
thinking.
there.
Anyway, so
Do you think Arsenal should get Leao?
that'll be too much, man. Leao, that's a big addition, bro.
Do you think Leao
Leao,
would work in the Prem? Leao,
I don't know. I don't. Leao looks very fancy. He's actually better than Martinelli.
of
He's better
course.
than Martin. Yeah, he's better than Martin. That the look on your face is
Of
like, come
course.
on, bro.
Come on,
So he's better
bro.
than
Even
Martinelli.
Oscar Bob will
He's
give you
better
more
than
output than Martinelli, bro. What are you saying?
he's better than
Even
Trossard.
Oscar Bob will give you more
He's
output.
better, but
Mm-hmm.
he's going to be too expensive.
Mm.
Probably going for about 90 million. Is it worth it? Do you
That's
get?
true.
Do you
That's
get?
true. Yeah, Joseph.
So
Joseph is
would you?
saying he should go. He should go for sure to create space for Rodrigo. Yeah, I think he's talking about
Is
Martinelli, right? Martinelli should go to create space for Rodrigo.
oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Would you
Would
rather
you
watch Noni or Estavo? I would
every
rather watch
day?
Estavo. I would rather watch Estavo. That
Example,
boy,
money.
nah, I'm not even glazing him. Honestly speaking, guys, I'm not even glazing
Forget,
Estavo.
for,
That
forget.
boy,
And
no, that boy is actually really good. He's actually really good because I'm just
I thought
thinking this boy.
you were doubting
No,
his
no, 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 no.
credentials.
I
You
don't
were
watch enough. I
on the
don't watch
first
enough.
day of,
I don't watch enough. You know me, but
and
once I watch
he's just
enough
18. He's just 18.
and I see enough, I'm like, okay. I can now give credit where credit is due. He's 18, bro. Like, what's wrong with these young guys doing crazy things, bro? Like, he's 18. Man, there's just a lot to come from him. Hopefully, it goes up and nothing derails it, but we'll see. Andy's sitting on the fence to look good. If you don't compete for a title this season, next season you guys are title contenders. I still don't, honestly, guys, I still don't get how world champions would say they are not title contenders, but I've talked about it too much.
Kingsley,
I'll put it to the
Kingsley,
side. I'll put it to the side.
Kingsley.
I'll put it to the side. I don't
What
still
I
don't
want,
understand, but
what
okay.
I want for my team, I don't
Okay.
want us to be on the spotlight this season. Let's
Mm,
just do our thing silently. If
mhm.
you guys see, let me put it this way: I'm tipping us to finish third.
Yeah.
If the people ahead of us that I put ahead, Arsenal and Manchester City, they
Mm-hmm.
are not serious. What does
Mm-hmm.
it mean? What
Okay, I
does it
see.
mean?
I see. You guys win the title. I
So
see.
that's it. I put two people ahead, fine. But if those
But
people are not
I
serious,
think
then
Arsenal are serious, bro. I think Arsenal they are
so
serious.
that's
They are
it.
serious every
Good,
season. I think they
good.
are serious. I think they are serious.
So
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
was not even trying to shade. I actually think they're serious. This
Yeah.
season, I think they would, yeah, they're not playing around. Chelsea is a business club. Next season, you have a full new team. Funny enough, Joseph, I will not be
That's my
surprised,
fear.
bro. I
That's
will not
my
be
fear.
surprised. Before you know it,
No, no,
Caicedo sold, Enzo
no,
sold,
no. Joseph,
Kobama sold to
no,
PSG.
Kingsley, you know how this thing works. Even we the fans, we know who are the people going next. Let me explain to you.
Who is going
You
next?
know,
Gittins. Gittins is going
Gittins
next.
is going next. It's obvious. It's obvious. We're going to refurbish that guy and
Gittins
sell
is
him off.
sold.
He's not
Okay.
going to last. The way he's going, he's not going to last.
Yeah.
Do you get? Because look at it
Ganacho
this way.
sold.
If no, if they sign Garnacho,
Mm,
if Garnacho comes and outshines Gittins, Gittins is in trouble. Now there's Quenda that is coming in the pipeline.
mm-hmm.
Quenda is good. So what you now have Gittins, Garnacho and Quenda. Who are you going to sell? If Garnacho
You
does well,
sell,
who are you?
yeah.
You say
You will sell
Gittins.
the least performing person now. So
Yes,
Gittins,
so it's
yeah,
Gittins. So that's what I'm saying.
I see.
So we're already sensing it.
But but
This
but
team, they are not.
if you're going by that, then Joseph is not entirely wrong, because if a key player
Mm,
for you guys starts flopping,
mhm,
how
mhm.
how are you sure that you guys will not be tempted to sell?
Which key player are you talking about?
For example, let's say Neto starts flopping, you guys could sell Neto.
But Neto,
You know what
Neto
I
is
said
not
is not. You know what
flopping.
I
He
just
can't
said is
be.
not
He
wrong.
can't
No,
start.
but you know what I said
How will he
is not
start
wrong.
flopping?
The lab could be sold too. The lab could be sold.
Dilap, Dilap. Let me tell you one thing about
No,
Dilap.
so what Joseph is saying
We have
is quite
we
possible. It's
we
quite
have
possible.
McGill. We have McGill in Sunderland, which this club rates. They rate him very highly.
Yeah.
Now, if he goes, he develops into a very quality striker. We
Mm-hmm.
might cash in on Dilap. It's obvious. He's there. We know.
Mm.
Except Dilap comes in this season and bangs in like
Mm-hmm.
20 goals. The last game against West Ham, just listen.
The lab
The
is not
last,
scoring 20 goals, but keep
so
going.
that's what we're saying. So the last game against West Ham, he looked a
Yeah.
bit confused. The runs were not. It feels like everything was rushed. Joao Pedro, what happened? Before he knew it, he was right place, right time. He scored.
But he had a
And
link up play with Estavo that led to a goal. So he still had
okay,
somewhat of an impact, right, on
okay,
the
he had
game.
league. Okay, true, true,
He
true,
had the link
true,
up game with Estavo.
true.
So I don't think it
But you,
was, yeah.
you forget that before he
Mm.
came, Jackson was giving us good link up plays, better than the one he's giving us.
You know
Yes,
what? That's actually true. That's actually
yes.
true.
The problem
That's
was his
actually true.
scoring.
Fair enough. Fair
He was
enough.
linking up well. So what
Fair
I
enough. Fair enough.
link up play is
Yeah.
not our problem. We don't want link up play. Do you get
Mm.
what we're not going to eat link up play. These owners is goals, assists,
Mm-hmm.
outputs. That's what
Mm-hmm.
they are looking at. Link up play. We've
Mm.
had Jackson that did a lot of link up. The amount of link up, if you judge Jackson on just link up play, he
Mm-hmm.
should be in our team now.
But
Do you get
Jackson
what?
took himself out, right? It's not like you guys kicked him out, anyways. He's the
We
one
kicked
that
him out. They kicked him out by buying two strikers, Kingsley.
he could have
Yes.
competed for minutes now. He could have stayed to
Where
compete
is he
for minutes.
how is he going to compete? Yeah, he said we have
Yeah.
just extended Cucurella's contract. That shows we are
And yeah,
not
okay,
just
not a
flipping
flipping
club.
club. Should a player
Yeah,
be elite or world class, Chelsea will not say except requested by the player. Coca says that. Okay, fair enough. You said AB has
that's
said
what
it
I
multiple
think.
times, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Dilap will be mid table club by end of the season. Possible. Dilap's present made space for Joao Pedro.
Mm, yeah, maybe, maybe
You think
because he
so?
had. Mm, anyways, Joao Pedro as the 10, he likes to roam before, even as a
Yeah.
striker. He loves the roaming. He
Yeah.
roams a lot, right? So
Mm-hmm.
even if you put him as a 9, he's still going to do that roaming.
Mm.
In Crystal Palace, obviously he didn't roam. I don't know if the coach told him to.
Okay, okay.
There
Like
was
when
no
you guys
much.
played Crystal Palace. Mm-hmm.
Yes, there was no much space to roam. Where was he going to roam? Do you get what I'm saying? There was more
Yeah.
space in the West Ham game than in the Crystal Palace game. So yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know.
that space role can be filled by someone else. Do you know how long Kopama is out for? Yeah, how long is Kopama out for? Wait,
Just
have you
check.
remind me you support Galatasaray, right? I think you support Galatasaray. Remind me again. I think that's what he said. Joseph said Estavo will play good this season and Chelsea will cash in next season. Noni played every game last season, but now he's a bad player.
No,
No,
I
but
don't
wait.
think so.
For
No,
for the whole
they
Noni
won't
for the
spend.
whole
They
Noni
won't
thing,
spend. No,
for the whole
no.
Noni thing. Wait, okay, wait.
Noni
I
was
want
the
to.
one that requested to
Okay,
go.
okay, okay, okay. That's what I wanted to ask
Yes,
because I was like, the whole Noni thing. I feel
yeah,
like Noni wanted to leave, right?
yes,
Okay, 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 okay,
yes.
okay.
He
Because I feel
came
like
and
Noni was
requested
no,
to leave.
yeah.
When
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal was the one that came and they asked if Noni is available. Right? We said for the right price. We didn't say anything, but
Mm-hmm.
Noni himself now requested to leave. Okay, he's happy. He wants to leave since
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal are interested, right? But
Okay.
people they've come to bid for our players, other
Mm-hmm.
players, and we said, oh, this player is not for sale.
Yeah.
There were rumors around Kopama. He's
Mm-hmm.
not for sale. There are rumors around even Gusto. He's not for sale.
It's not for sale. Okay. So
Do you
that
get what
means
I'm
Noni
saying?
was not really like,
Yes, we didn't
because
transfer.
you guys had plans to sign more people. Like
Yes, yes,
Estavo was coming
yeah,
at that time, and
yeah,
also Quenda. There's plans that he will come,
yeah,
Gittins, and
yeah,
also When Noni left is when the Garnacho thing became more serious because he
Yes.
just felt like okay, fair
Obviously,
enough,
there's a space there now.
fair enough.
No, we are a business club. I can't deny, right?
Ah man, you know where Kopama dreams to play. You know where Kopama dreams to play.
Where does he dream to play?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Real Madrid.
If you go tell us. Every player dreams to play in Real Madrid.
Ah man. Javi says I'm from Turkey, but I support Arsenal for the Prem. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Welcome to the live, Javi. That's what I'm talking about. Chelsea is a business club. Noni was a fraud. Nothing you can tell me. Even Jackson wants to leave, else he will be playing. We talked about Chelsea and their business, man, long enough. I feel like we've talked about you guys and your business.
Easy. But
Wait,
if you could,
what? He's a boyhood
yes,
United fan.
I heard that. I've once heard that. But he's not coming to United. No, he's not coming to United. He's a king at Chelsea. He's not. He's not.
Chelsea is just a job, you know. If United click, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Wow, that's very telling. That's actually very telling. Wow.
Maybe that's why I
You
even
know, he's
just
from
left
Manchester,
where he
played
left.
for
Yeah,
played for City. That makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
Played for
Mm. We'll
City and
see.
then
If you guys can bring the money, 250 million, maybe we'll sell. We
what?
sell.
250 million for Cole Palmer. 250
It's,
million for Cole Palmer.
these owners are not joking. If Kopama
250,
keeps
250
getting better,
million what? Euros?
pounds. These owners are not
Stop.
joking.
Come
These
on.
owners are not joking.
Stop. 250
They're
million
not
pounds for who? Stop.
Kingsley.
How much is Mbappe
Okay,
going for? How much is Vinicius
listen,
going for? Like all of a sudden
listen,
you put Cole
just
Palmer
listen.
as the best
Wait,
player in the world?
listen first. Just listen to
Nah,
me.
250
Really
million
listen.
pounds is outrageous.
Imagine Kopama improves. He keeps improving. Let's say
Yeah.
improves extremely well. 3 years, he has a Premier League trophy to his name or a Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me they won't sell him for 250 million? The longer he stays, what I'm telling you is the longer he stays and the better he becomes, Chelsea want to keep a hold on him. His contract expires in like 2030 something.
I don't want to get into a debate on evaluation of Cole Palmer, to be honest. Like, I don't have the strength in me. But everybody on this live, we all know Cole Palmer cannot be going for 250 million
He's
pounds.
not. He's not for sale.
Pounds.
He's not for. No. You're not getting the point. He's not for sale.
What?
Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah, bro.
He's
Nah,
not
nah,
for
nah.
sale.
Come on. Come on, bro. Kings, did you hear what happened to Trent? Real Madrid wants to try him in midfield.
What?
Bro, this whole Trent thing, man. This whole Trent thing, I don't know. I'm a huge Trent fan. Like, I actually want him to succeed at Real Madrid. I mean that. I actually want Trent to succeed. I have
Mm,
no beef, nothing in my mind towards Trent. But
mm,
I don't know, as a right back, I just feel like at Liverpool, we really cushioned him a lot. We really gave him so much excuses. And now as Real Madrid, I just feel like nobody is going to give him the same grace that he had at
mm,
Liverpool. So them trying him out in the midfield, it could work, but I feel like people have tried Trent in the midfield. Maybe they didn't try him in
yeah.
the midfield long enough to see it work out. But the last time I remember them trying Trent in the midfield, I think for England, he did it for the England.
Mm,
Remember when he played for England and he was in the midfield, right? It didn't seem
mm.
to work. I remember we didn't do it like for 2 games. You guys remind me, but it just didn't seem to. It just didn't seem to make a difference to me. So I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
I
about
didn't.
Trent in the
No.
midfield, to be honest. I don't know about Trent in the midfield, but it's up to Madrid and Alonso because I don't know, man.
We'll
Guys, I
see.
don't know. I don't know. Andy, will you swap Palmer for Bruno? He would never do that. He would
No,
never do that.
no, I'm not doing that. No,
He
I
will
don't think
never
I'm
do that.
interested in Bruno.
Just
No.
as I pray Asa never buys anymore from Chelsea. Hey, that's you should tell Arteta,
Was
bro.
scammers. Was
Tell
scammers.
Arteta.
Was scammers.
Man, you guys,
Now Jackson,
man.
we have like
It's
four
out,
five
it's
clubs that
crazy,
are
bro.
lining up for Jackson.
It's
So
crazy.
we'll see
Yeah,
where it goes.
that's actually the best thing for Arsenal. Don't buy
Mm,
from Chelsea anymore. In fact, my
mm,
advice for Arsenal is go and buy from Brighton. Go
mm.
and buy from the source. Chelsea, they're buying from the source. Why will you go to the middleman? You can see it doesn't make
We did
sense.
we did
Cut
buy
out the
Madueke from
middleman.
Brighton.
No,
We
no, no.
did
You
buy
don't understand. You
we
guys
did
are buying good players from Brighton. So they might as well go and source from. I know it to be expensive because Brighton they are thieves, but
It will
go
be
and
100 million. 100 million. You go.
still imagine Baliba in the Arsenal midfield. Imagine that.
Ah, that's mad. That's mad.
Anyway, they don't need him because there's Declan
They
Rice.
don't need him. They
But
don't
you
need
get
him.
what I'm saying? Like
And there should be Mendy too.
if they need a good player, they should stop going to Chelsea. Go somewhere else. Go and find your own source and get players from a good club. You know,
But there were
a good
rumors. There
figure
were
club.
rumors that clubs wanted Santos.
Say Brighton will sell to Arsenal.
Why?
why,
Why
why
would
would
they?
they sell? Why would they sell to Arsenal? Oh man, see, Obama has not scored a goal without a penalty in the Prem since January. That's actually true. That's actually true. He has not.
You
He has not.
guys, you guys, you
No, no,
saw what
no.
he did
That's
in. You
true.
see what
No, that's
I
true.
know, but he,
That's
he
true.
just started. You saw what he did in the Club World Cup. Are we still bringing up this
That's Club
Premier
World
League
Cup.
or no
That's
Premier
Club
League?
World Cup. This is
You
Prem.
saw the magic he did. When the brother needs to turn up, he will turn up. He's asleep now. Leave him. Let him rest. We've overused this guy. Team
Yeah.
rest. Javi
Yeah.
Simon should come.
If Kopama
Yes.
if Kopama
Yeah.
doesn't get up to 15 goals this season, how would you feel?
Mm-hmm.
If Kopama doesn't get up to 15 goals this season, how would you feel?
Will not feel any way if Joao Pedro has 25.
Okay.
Feel
Fair
no
enough.
way.
Fair enough.
Yeah. He
And
should have
imagine
all the
Kopama
if
continues to
if
flop like he is now.
if Kopama has all the assists, he has 15 assists. I don't really care. I don't
I
really
used to
care if
what
he
I
has
used to what can I
five
say? Can I say
goals.
imagine Kopama
I've
continues to
seen it.
flop like he is now?
I've
I heard the
seen
last
it.
time Power scored in the league was in January, and that's the
Was
player that if it's
Ikenna.
crazy.
You know,
You're
but
following Kopama with 250 million pounds.
when he needs to turn up, he will turn up. I'm not bothered about this.
Joseph is right. Like English players
Yeah.
are overhyped. Like they're really overhyped. Nowhere near 250 million pounds, in my opinion. Nowhere near.
No. You I don't get.
Nowhere near.
I'm not saying now. That's not what
I'll
I
give it,
said.
fair enough. But I give it to
I'm not
Palmer.
saying
Like
now.
Palmer comes with a certain level of
I say
creativity
in 3
and
years
stubborn.
time. In 3 years time, Chelsea
Okay,
would
fair
not
enough.
want to sell. Yes.
United want Santos. It could be a good alternative to Baliba,
So,
right?
but we said we're not selling.
Oh, you guys are not selling. Okay. I
Yes.
felt
So
like it
that's
would
what
be a
I'm
good
saying.
alternative to the Baliba that they didn't go for. Chelsea will soon tell Brighton to stop selling to other English clubs directly. They must buy from you guys.
He goes through Chelsea. The
You
ones that
guys.
they keep, the ones that
I'm
flops, we
telling
sell.
you, Arsenal cut out Chelsea. See, cut them out. Go and buy directly from the source. That's the best way. Other than Tottenham, the big six are not seller clubs. Yeah. We see. But yeah, what are your final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Looking
Mm-hmm.
forward to tomorrow's game. I'll be in attendance for the Fulham Man U
Fulham Man
because I
U.
want
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that the same thing United did against Arsenal. I want to
Yeah.
see if they can replicate it in a smaller pitch. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm worried about, right? I want
Okay.
to see Ruben and I
Mm-hmm.
need United to win.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what? If not, there's going to be issues. If
Yeah.
United doesn't win tomorrow,
We will not be
people
able
will
to start their
they will,
season.
they
There'll
will
be
start
doubters.
they will start to go against him and talk and talk. This talk is going to start, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm looking for. We see the other nice games coming up. Nottingham Forest is playing tomorrow. I'm
Mm.
really curious, right? So
Crystal Palace
yes,
and Town Forest, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for me, I'm actually looking forward to seeing the game too as well with United. I think there's more to come from Amorim. I see them winning convincingly. I see goals in that
Okay.
game. Umbuemo is on my FPL, so Umbuemo,
He has
cook,
to score. Oh
cook,
my God, please
Umbuemo,
score.
please
Oh,
cook.
please. We need you to score.
Please
No matter
score. I need
what,
points in that
just
FPL, bro.
score.
I need points in that
Yeah.
FPL. Yeah. So I'm really hoping United. It's very weird for me to say that as a Liverpool fan. I'm hoping United win, but it's just because Mbeumo is in my FPL, guys. It's just that's the
But
only reason.
you
That's
hope
the only
Mbeumo
reason.
scores.
I
You
still
hope
hope to
Mbeumo
beat
scores.
United this season. I'm not even going to play with you. We need to destroy them this season. But yeah, I just hope Mbeumo. I know they do well. Mbeumo scores. That'll be really, really good. Kingsley, you're doubting Palmer when Isak is going for 150. And in 3 years' time, Kopama could be sitting on the bench at Arsenal. Arsenal is a dumping ground.
Oh my days. It's
That's
not wrong.
crazy.
It's not wrong.
Joseph, stop on Monday. Man, we'll see what happens, man. I appreciate you guys for joining our live. Joseph, Ikena, AB, SSB, Coded J, Magnifico,
A lot of guys
Harvey's
came.
new. I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys. We're live every single day, same
Coded
time,
Gem,
6
yeah.
p.m. CST.
Dorcas.
So
Yeah.
You guys, please make sure you subscribe
Subscribe
before you move on
if
to
you not
another,
like.
another
Also
thing.
like the
Subscribe,
video.
please. We're on the way to
Yeah.
3K subscribers. We're trying to hit that before the end of the year. So hopefully we actually do that. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining. Tomorrow we'll be back again. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day or your night.